Did you know Bond students have been in every Olympics since '92? How do they do it? Bond is known for its prowess in the sporting domain. With incredible facilities throughout campus, it means you can easily transition from this to this. Sport is alive and well at Bond University.
Yeah, just a little bit. All good. That's coming through. Okay. Yeah, that's. I can hear that.
You're gonna stand up there, right?
That's the debut. And then we end up down here.
Yeah, you come down and you boys have to play. Or you were running and you were on the beers.
Yeah, that's
so I've always had to play. You're like, I'll have one. And everyone's like, what? Everyone's like, or you're coming up to me going, you're supposed to leave. You're on the beers. I'm like, yeah, that's how you do it, mate.
So when you say, what's it about
this is a man from Short.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to round 12 QAFL action, coming to you live thanks to Double Take and the official AFLQ YouTube channel from Hickey Park. For the game of 5th place Wilston Grange hosting the 3rd place Palm Beach Currumbin Lions for Ladies' Day on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. My name's Kane Browning. The umpires today, thanks to Bradnam's Windows and Doors, the major sponsor of the umpires season 2024. Field umpires Sam Ward, Max David, Frank Rayson, boundary umpires Nicholas Mabb and Austin Gillett, and goal umpires Jack Williams and Caleb Fitch. Good luck to the group of umpires this afternoon. And I tell you what, ladies and gents, we're in for an absolute thrilling afternoon of football. Both these sides have had the week off after the representative round last week, where Queensland, unfortunately, in the men's went down to Tasmania 2013, 133 to 12-15, 87. Daniel Lanthor's Wilston Grange played for Queensland, as well as AJ Dawson and Fred Valpede for Palm Beach Currumbin. Those three players played pretty good games for the Queensland Maroons last week, and again, after being 7 goals down the first quarter, they did extremely well to get back into the contest, but were good enough in the end. Just having a quick look at Tom Hickey for Palm Beach Currumbin. I tell you what, he's had one of the best years of QAFL footy going around for a long, long time. He's number 1 for the club in 4 different stats: disposals, clearances, contested possessions and hitouts. And on the other side of the coin, Reece Matheson, former Lion, has had a great year for Wilston Grange. Number 1, disposals, clearances, contested possessions and inside 50. So I think this game's going to be won in the midfield battle this afternoon. Not quite sure who my tip is at this point. Palm Beach have been playing pretty consistent footy. Wilston Grange disappointing a couple of weeks ago against Redland Bay, Victoria Point. Went down in the end, battled hard, but weren't good enough. So this should be a very interesting contest, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about ready to go here. Looks like Palm Beach is going to be kicking to the right of the screen. Wilston Grange to the left. Not much wind around at all. Bit overcast, a few clouds around. It's Lady Days here at Hickey Park. We're just about ready to go, ladies and gents. And here we go. It'll be Hickey versus Pearce in the first ruck contest. Pearce got the tap out, tapped it straight to his direct opponent. First stoppage of the afternoon. Throws the ball back up. Hickey got a hand on it there. Looking for a teammate, instantly gets claimed. Bit of push and shove. Baker's there, the captain for Wilston Grange. Hunter Hall's in there for Palm Beach. Got the clearance. Kicks down towards Wilston Grange's goal. Tried to get a handball out. Couldn't get free possession. That's a good intercepting mark. Across half back. And that was Ethan Seacack, who's had a brilliant 2024 as well. Looking to go the switch. On the last line. That's O'Brien. Brian chips it up, that's okay. Still across the half-back line. Kicks it across the ground, that's a bit of a worm burner, got to be good here. Decides to handball back, here comes the pressure from Wilston Grange. That little chip kick is too far. Just got a fingertip on it in the end, so there's going to be a boundary throw in the left forward pocket for Wilston Grange. And that's what Coach Maloney will be looking for early in this contest, that forward 50 pressure from his small forwards. And again, you've got the likes of Baker and Hunter Hall pushing and shoving just behind this ruck contest. Hickey goes up, good, tap down. First onward is the Lion. Not quite sure where to go. Got the handball out. Again, under the pressure. That's okay. Hunter Hall takes a well-deserved mark. Again on the last line. That's a better kick. Hits up Rosenbrook. Rosenbrook chips it across. Oh, the ball hit the deck. Look at the pressure come from both these sides. Great tackling pressure. Could be turned over here. Palm Beach are good enough to get out of trouble. Not quite sure where to go, so decides to go down the line. Bit of a push. Play on, says the umpire. Here's a chance for Wilston Grange. That was Stafford. Hit the target. Tried to claim the mark. Instantly gets tackled. Palm Beach trying to clear the congestion. Wilston Grange tackling pressure is good. Got the handball out. Here's a chance now. That's coming back inside defensive 50. And Tom Hickey, that kick behind the play, took a good mark there. Decides to kick across. Finds a teammate. Looks like that might be AJ Dawson out there. Cross half back. Decides to play on. Not the best of kicks. Instantly gets turned over. That chip kick's going into centre half forward. That's a little bit better from Wilston Grange. Baker's on this broadcast side. Freed up some space. Takes an easy chest mark. About 80 out. Chips the ball in short. And intercepted there at half back is Palm Beach. Palm Beach kicks it over Baker's head. It's up Westerberg. Sorry, not Westerberg. That's Rubok for Palm Beach. Rubok kicks down the line. That's a brilliant kick. Ends up finding Beeman. Kicks it into the man of the mark. Good pressure again from Wilston Grange. That kick down this broadcast side. 2-on-1 in favour of Palm Beach. It's turned into a 3-on-2. Handball's over the top. They're still trying to get out of trouble here, Palm Beach. Chips it across. They've got the spare man. Handball's over the top. There's AJ Dawson. Chips towards half forward. That's okay. Ends up in the hands of Rubok once more. Rubok to centre half forward. That's okay. Kick inside 50. Looking for a teammate. Good pick up on the last line. That handball was a bit hot. Lays the tackle. Beeman once more. That snap on goal. Is it rolling? First score of the afternoon going to Palm Beach. They lead by the solitary point, and we've played just over 4 minutes in the first quarter. Pretty good effort there. The pressure's been good from both these sides in the early stages. Wilston Grange coming out of trouble. Slow and steady. Looking for that long switch. Oh, great intercept mark there by Beeman. Baker was looking to, he had a bit of space if he was able to take the mark there. Beeman back towards half forward inside attacking 50. That could be a free kick. Yes, it is. So that is going to Wilston Grange across half back. That's Lanthois, the vice captain of this side for season 2024. Had a pretty good game for Queensland last week, even though the result didn't go their way. Kicks down the line, still across their half back line here, Wilston Grange. That worm burner isn't good enough. Gets intercepted. Here's a chance for Palm Beach. They can go. Running to 60. Kicks it to the hot spot. 2-on-1. And the 2 went out. And it looks like that. That's Billy Richardson down there. Kicks it across the ground. Had to find a target and does right on the boundary line. That's Fergus McFadden there. McFadden. Again, finds a teammate, that's okay. That's Dirksen. Dirksen chips the ball, dangerous kick. Here's a chance for Palm Beach. They're still under a bit of pressure from Wilston Grange. Oh, got clipped a little bit high there. Looks like that was Wheatra. Nothing untoward, just got him a little bit high. Now this is Jack Stringer. He's going to be kicking right on 50. 6.5 minutes played. Palm Beach leading by that solitary point. That kick is not going to come back. Just sneaks in for another behind. Two points the margin in favour of the Palm Beach Lions. And Wilston Grange will try and come out from full back here. Decides to go long. That's an 80-metre kick. Gets it over the back, rolling towards that boundary line on that far side. Gets pushed over. Pretty good crowd here at the moment. Again, Ladies' Day, Wilston Grange. So the home crowd's here in pretty good numbers. Try and get their team over the line this afternoon. Pearce and Hickey. Hickey forced Pearce off the ball. Tap down to a teammate. That kick inside 50, looking for Beeman. Good defensive effort there on the last line by Wilston Grange. Using the handball out. And Rook looking for a teammate on the far side in Pearce. Pearce now. Again, that booming right foot kick. Oh, good. Great mark there. That's going to be paid. They could have been paid for the man in front. Decides to handball off. Here's some run and carry from Wilston Grange. Bit of a push in the back. Play on, says the umpire. That definitely didn't go far enough. Again, the tackling pressure from Palm Beach has been good early. Probably dropped the footy there. Ball rolling around. Stoppage about 45 out from Wilston Grange's goal. Going to throw the ball up. Hickey again. Won it out. Oh, crunching tackle there. Again, tackling pressure's been good early on from both these sides. Plenty on the line here. Third versus fifth. Wilston Grange could get over the line. Oh, good juggling, one-handed attempt at mark there. That's good defensive pressure by Will Martin. He's got a very bright future, this young man. Plenty of scouts keeping an eye on this bloke. Comes in. Will this be the first goal of the afternoon for the home side? Martin comes in. Oh, look at that. Dead straight out of the goal umpire's hat. That's the first goal of the afternoon going to Wilston Grange. To the young man, Will Martin. Great kick there. And all of a sudden, that lead has changed. Wilston Grange leading by 4 points. One straight goal, 6 to 0-2-2 for Palm Beach. 9.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pearce and Hickey back in the ruck. Pearce got the tap out, finds a teammate there, handballed it off. Here's a bit of run and carry for Wilston Grange, kicking towards half forward, looking for Barn again. Took a great mark there. Can go if he wants. Decides to kick to the pocket. That's okay. Comes to the front. No one really at home for Palm Beach. Looked like Fiddler there. Kicks it back to Lanthoys. About 65 out. Just joined in the box by the great man Jack Barry. Welcome to QAFL Footy, Jack.
Yes, sorry I was late. Plenty of car parks. Ladies' Day here.
No, very hard to find a car park driving in earlier. It's still right on 50 here. Wilston Grange decided to kick it to the hot spot. Leading out there, full forward. Couldn't take the mark. Ball comes to the front. Is that a throw? Yes, it is. Forward 50 tackling pressure from Wilston Grange has been very good early. It looks like Fiddler's going to be lining up for the Gorillas second.
Yeah, great inclusion this week is Fiddler. He's a big occasion player.
No, Fiddler's been very, very good in season 2024. He's number 2 in most of the stats you can measure for the year. And that kick's straight and true as well. So all of a sudden, Wilston Grange has gone bang, bang to kick the first 2 goals of the afternoon. 2 straight kicks, 12 to Palm Beach, 2 behinds. We're just under 12 minutes played in the first quarter, Jack.
Yeah, so that's the sort of start that they needed. Big game after a break for both clubs, having a bit of a break last week. So they'll be refreshed, they'll be keen. A must win for both teams.
This is a juicy contest between these two ruckmen, Pearce and Hickey. For a big man, Hickey's leading just about every stat you could possibly measure for Palm Beach this year. He's had 447 hit-outs for the year, Tom Hickey, so he's been absolutely dominating in that part of the ground this year, coming from the Swans last year. That kick inside Palm Beach is attacking 50. Ball gets over the back. Lanthorns is there for Wilson Grange. Could be tackled. That's got to be gone. Yes, it is. Is it play on? No, says the umpire. So that ball's going to come back. Not quite sure who that is out there. He's going to take that kick.
Yeah, it looks like it's Blaine Hull.
Ah, Hull. Surprised I didn't pay advantage. Teammate did run in and kick a goal. They'd already blown time on, so
no,
that
number
ball's come
43.
back. Number 43.
It's Dean Ketras.
Dean Ketras. Well, looks like he's going to do the Dusty Martin, kick around the corner, right foot snap. Hasn't come back quite enough, so there's another minor score. They've kicked 3 behinds in the first quarter. To the home side, 2 straight goals. They haven't had too much trouble here. Wilson Grange coming out of trouble. Another 60-metre kick from full back. That's a beautiful kick. Hits up a target. That's Fazeldine out there. Come back into the senior side. Decides to go back. That's Rook. Rook looking for the switch. Baker's on this broadcast side. Going to have to go to him. And he does. Baker comes back into Rook. Baker looking for the 1-2. He's going to use him here. Now where's he going to go? Decides to go short. Not quite sure he took that mark, but mark was paid. Kicks it over the top. Here's a bit of run and carry now for the Gorillas. Kicks the half forward. Juggling attempt at a mark. Chop of the arm, so that's going to be a free kick. He's going to go a little bit shorter. That going towards the boundary line. Couldn't juggle that possession. Ball rolls over. Boundary throw in right in front of the old scoreboard out there.
Yeah, good work by Wilson Grange. They try to spread the ball across, just kick their way out of the zone and have worked their way up to the half-forward flank.
Decides to throw the ball back in now again. That contest between Hickey and Pearce. Here's a chance for Palm Beach to come out of trouble. That chip back in board. Again, 2-on-1 in favour of the home side. Juggling attempt at a possession. They've got to go out wide. That's AJ Dawson. Dawson versus Baker. It's another juicy contest. Dawson playing for the Queenslanders last week.
Yeah, he's been a great player, Dawson, for a long period of time for the Lions.
There was a amount of ball going inside defensive 50 for Queensland last week. He was in all sorts of trouble. That kick off the ground was in danger, so that's going to be a free kick. And that's going to Fergus McFadden. Decides to go out wide, kick towards half forwards, okay. Can it get over the back? Yes, it does. Got to be clean here. Ducks under a tackle. Right foot snap towards the goal square. Bounces up on its end. It's a 3-on-1 in front of the Lions, and Dawson is going to come out of trouble.
Yeah, great work by Dawson. He pushed it all the way back to deep in defence to try and win that ball back out for the Lions. I'll play up through the middle of the ground now.
Here they go, coming through the corridor. Who's forward of the footy for Palm Beach? No one really. It's Corey Beeman down there for the Lions. 1-on-1 contest. Who's going to win this one? Beeman trying to keep the ball in front of him. Ball getting forced over the line, and that's a great defensive effort there. Handballs over the top. Instantly gets turned over a couple of times. That could have been a throw. Play on, says the umpire. Wilson Grange coming out of trouble from half-back, and that's a good kick. Kicks the ball back inboard. This is Martin. Martin to centre half forward. They've got a little bit of an overlap going here. That kick to the goal square is not great. Gets over the back. Here's a chance for Wilson Grange. There's their third.
Oh, Fazeldine, the clever little forward. We saw him last year in the final series light it up. And he's up and about, and he's that small forward that adds a little bit of danger today. Great goal, Jake Fazeldine.
I think he's the one for me for Wilson Grange. They've got to give him more opportunities playing senior footy. He hasn't played nearly as much as he did last year at senior level, so he's been going back and forth. I reckon it's vital for them coming towards the back end of the season. Got to have Fazaldine in there and deep forward.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he playing a bit of more Lions Academy games? Was he that where he's been playing?
Yeah, a little bit of reserve grade mostly though
okay.
as well. So he sort of missed, he's been that one they've sort of taken in and out.
Yep.
That small forward role. And considering the year he had last year, in his first year of senior footy, play continues here. Hickey handballs over the top. They've got a little bit of an overlap, but they can use it. That left foot bomb into forward 50 and Beeman.
Great work by Beeman, Kane. He just held his width, didn't he? Just held his spot, pushed his player opponent out, got to the fall of the ball and took a great mark.
Well, that was Liam O'Brien launching that left foot around the corner. Beeman was the only target inside attacking 50. And again, it's another juicy contest. It looks like Mills is lining up on him at full back. Beeman for Palm Beach's first goal of the afternoon. Comes in. That's going left, but it stayed true. Just snuck in. First goal of the afternoon to Palm Beach going to Corey Beeman. And they've closed that margin. 3 straight kicks 18. So I believe it's 1-3-9 for the Lions. We've played almost 19 minutes in the first quarter.
Yeah, great work by Beeman. He's a danger forward for Palm Beach. No question about it. I think he kicked 5 in maybe round 1, if I can remember correctly. I think he had a day out in that cliffhanger game down there. Did you call that game?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, Wilston Grange and
it was a nail
Palm
biter.
Beach. And again, Baker on this broadcast side wing. Looks like he's found another opponent. And who's that there? That's Lachlan Jolly. So here's a chance. That was Lanthoy's kicking that ball in. That got intercepted though. And Butterick on the last line. Kicks to half back. That's okay. Not much of a wind blowing either end, so can't be. You've got to be able to kick straight this afternoon. No excuses. Kicks the ball in short. That's okay. Just saw the defensive half of the ground for Palm Beach. Not quite sure where to go. Decides to play on. Left foot kick to half forward. Again, they got the outnumber, but Hickey outmarks Pearce. It's about 70 out. That left foot kick inside attacking 50. Gets over the back. Is that Beeman again? Oh, with the right foot check side. Not quite sure where he was going. Rook punched the ball clear. Ball rolling around here. Baker's there, the captain. And Lanthoy's not quite sure where to go. Unfortunately, no one at home for Wilson Grange. It ends up in the hands of Rosenbrook.
No, this is White.
Oh, this is White.
For Palm Beach.
Palm Beach. Sorry, my mistake. That ball gets cleared over the line. Thank you very much, Marcus White. Apologies.
Yeah, no, nice kick. Lanthoy's just cleared the ball out of danger, but unfortunately Palm Beach had zoned up well, which has been doing quite well, but we're seeing Grange kick their way through.
Hickey and Pearce again in the ruck. No clear winner on that occasion. Hickey ends up with it though. That's going to be a stoppage, about 45 out from Palm Beach's goal. Pearce versus Hickey once more. Hickey got one possession. That's holding the ball, says the umpire. Reece Matheson is one for me. I don't think he's touched the footy yet in this first quarter. So he's been blanketed pretty well by Palm Beach. They kick up the line right in front of us. Looking for Fiddler, couldn't take the mark. We've got the outnumber here, Palm Beach. Not the best of kicks, but still finds a target. And that's Valpede.
He was exciting last week, wasn't
Very exciting last week.
In regard to metres gained, he was fantastic for the Maroons.
He probably took 17 bounces last week, but here's an intercept. Here's a chance for Barn. Finds a teammate. And it looks like... Oh, that's Misford.
Yeah, Misford. So great work there by Will Martin. Just waited the kick. Nice kick into space, and Misford didn't let him down. Gets a shot on goal. 22-minute mark, first term, Kane Browning.
Well, he's had a very good year, Misford. Kicked plenty of goals. Here's a chance for the home side's fourth. This is for 4 straight. That kick, unfortunately, gets pushed to the left, so just snuck in for a behind in the end. So that's the first minor score of the afternoon for the home side. 3-1-19 to 1-3-9. 10 points the margin. 22 and a half minutes played. Here's a chance for Palm Beach. Again, Martin had a chance to intercept, just got outstretched on the fingertips. So they've done extremely well to hold them. They've definitely won the meterage game at the moment, Wilston Grange. Keeping the ball down this end of the ground. And also won a free kick.
Yeah, free kick for high tackle on Matheson. Danger.
Here comes Matheson, about 60 out. Launches to the forward pocket. One-on-one contest. Comes to the front. Fiddler there roving. Finds a teammate. Going to get run down though. Umpire says play on. Palm Beach still under pressure. Dawson out there. Handballs over the top. Can they go the full length of the ground? Decides to take a bounce. Outstretches his direct opponent. Kicks to half forward. Gets over the back. Rook is there for Wilson Grange. Ball gets forced over.
Again, great work to Dawson, just working in defence, working from a wing, working deep in defence, just trying to get that clearance out of the back 50.
And again, both these sides have started extremely well. A bit of an arm wrestle early. And then all of a sudden the home side went bang, bang, kicked the first couple. Took a little while before Beeman kicked the first for Palm Beach. Rook's down there on the last line. They've got the out number here. That's okay. Going to kick to half back. Gets over the top. Trying to keep it in was not quite sure who that was. Unfortunately, they kicked back inside. Attacking 50 for Palm Beach wasn't good enough.
Yeah, Valpete just missing his target there. This caused a turnover and they're out here.
Dirksen kicks over the top. Again, even numbers. Tried to duck under that one, so that's going to be a free kick for over the shoulder.
This is Jack Rains.
Jack Rains.
A late inclusion for Westerberg.
Late inclusion. I'll have to write that one down in a sec. Looks like that's going to be a free kick for a push in the back across half back for Palm Beach. Not quite sure where to go, so he decides to go inboard. That's okay. Depth touch there on the kick. That's Butterick. Butterick finds Farry. No, that wasn't Farry. That's Seacack.
Yeah.
Launches a ball. Is that going to be claimed to mark? Yes, it is. I keep looking at the wrong list here. That's my problem. And Rubach has taken that, and it looks like they also gave 50. Bit of talk back to the umpire. So Rubach kicks his first, and Palm Beach is second.
Yeah, a great build-up there by Palm Beach. And it started off with a beautiful brave kick through the middle of the ground. It opened up the corridor, and they're able to bring the ball down to their forward 50. As we see the changes coming onto the ground for Wilson Grange comes Baker, and coming off is the state representative in Daniel Bowles.
And it looks like Valpete's just come back on for Palm Beach as well. Number 66. Going to trudge back to his usual sort of half-back position. So the margin's closed to 4 points. 3-1-19 to 2-3-15. 26 and a bit minutes played in the first quarter. Players go up. Looks like the reserve grade ruckman's a bit in there for the Pearce and Hickey. Handball it out. That's okay. Finds a teammate. That 1-2 went okay. Going to be tackled though. They've got the spare number though, Wilson Grange. That kick inside attacking 50. Who's there?
It's Seacack again. Geez, he's been good. He reads the ball well. He's an exciting talent, Seacack, and can play forward and back. He's been mainly back this year, Kane.
No, he's intercept. He's probably one of the better intercept marks in the competition, Seacack. And that ball, looking for Hickey. Not quite sure who was going to go for that footy. Ball gets rolled out right in front of us here, looking for the boundary line, gets pushed over.
Yeah, great work by Marley McGregor. Just worked Hickey under the ball. Created a something getting an out mark for him. So Hickey back into the ruck. He's up against young Billy Richardson.
Looks like Gerald's matched up on Marn. Marn's had a very good first quarter so far. Richardson and Hickey. Hickey got the tap down to the front. Handball over the top. AJ Dawson clears. Is that ball going to stay in? Yes, it is. Ball comes to the front. 1-on-1. 2-on-2. Got the handball out somehow. That worm-burning kick inside taking 50. Siren goes for quarter time. And the home side have maintained that lead. It's 4 points the margin, 3-1-19 to 2-3-15. 27 and 3/4 minutes gone in that first quarter. And Jack, even though you missed the first half of that quarter, what did you think of the second half?
Yeah, well, it's Grange. Obviously, Grange just really watching their kicks, trying to kick their way through the zone that they had. But I like the look of Palm Beach's pace. So really looking forward to a big second quarter.
Well, we'll be back for round 12 QAFL action here from Hickey Park after the break.
Last time we played him, we were 47. We nearly beat him. We lost by
sign that they have their heart. So today is run by a huge amount of volunteers as well. So I want to say a massive shout out to all the guys who are involved. Yesterday, volunteers last night. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just encouraging you out there to realise what you're doing.
Literally, you finished saying that as well.
So you do that.
That'd be good to go. Yeah. I wanted to buy one today, but they get restocked if someone uses it. I just did. They restocked them on Tuesday. I become a drone. Man, I can't drive. I drive for 4 6 weeks.
Today is a day about celebrating women, a day of recognition and giving. So we were ladies that played today. Unfortunately, from when I grew up, we didn't have AFL when I grew up. So I'd like to say a massive thank you. Thank you.
But half the boys didn't even know I did it.
So all the other mums here, friends, partners, we put the orders, provide the taxis, wash the uniform, and we just want to react to the game good and bad. And we cheer from the sidelines, but most importantly, we support AFL dreamers. So thank you for your efforts. So I'm ready to thinking about tonight. We love and we care, and today we ask you to help raise funds for our partner, Penway House and Women's Legal Services Queensland. They're here, I'll be speaking later in Rosa, but we services as devoted to ensuring the safety of all women and
Who's the ladder lady?
and ensuring a quality life for education, legal assistance and support. We have over $5,000 of experience that need a requirement. So I just want to choose to
Saying at record price sales, fine results, great. Well, you worked for quite a long time. Because you've lost the last 2. Yeah, mate. Really went to breakfast. Came hard. For you? What? They just needed like a couple of white players to pop them up. Couple of twos players. You know what they did say, though? They did say they were like, oh yeah, we'll get like a blue group, like so me, a couple of Dark, Tom, and then they were like, oh yeah, Darcy can not be a couple of the twos, you're with us all of it. Like, I want to be like,
housekeeping, not the fun part. First, where do you have your chairs?
Locked in like sardines.
Now, not feel like you front half, we have enough for every lady you know with a chair. Second of all, balloons. Balloons are very old, so they only take the toilet paper that we provide, nothing else. So please don't put it down. But if you want to leave the house, we have these sensors outside. Design that they do. Other than that, that's it for me. Okay, you've got Christmas on board later and to do the rest of the day. Thank you so much for supporting Wilston Grange.
Well, starting to sweat deep before things are in there.
And welcome back, ladies and gents, for round 12 QAFL action here, coming to you live from Hickey Park. My name's Kane Brown, joined in the box by the great man Jack Barry. And Jack, that first quarter was pretty good from the home side.
Yeah, look, a great start. And it's a big day for Wilston Grange here at Hickey Park. They've got their big ladies' day here, and everyone's looking splendid, and good, nice big crowd building. And we've got a great game here with Wilston Grange looking to bounce back after both teams losing last week. Of course, Wilston Grange going down to Redlands, the week before they had a week's break, so it went down to 107 to 94, and Palm Beach going down to Morningside 92 to 64. So both will be looking keen to bounce back, and it's been a really good start by Wilston Grange, but full credit to Palm Beach for being in great form under David Armitage this year to come back and draw within 4 points.
Well, you've got Daniel Bowles playing his 50th game this afternoon for the home side, Wilston Grange, so he's had a pretty good year so far. And it looks like Harry Wilson as well is playing his 50th senior game. So, number 16, Harry Wilson. So, congrats to those two boys for the Wilston Grange Gorillas, 50 senior games this afternoon.
Well, he's been a great pickup at bowls for sure, hasn't he?
Oh, has he? What?
2 state games he's played. He's a beautiful kick. Can play back. He can play midfield. He's a great kick inside forward 50. So, and congratulations to Wilson as well. 50 games at a great club with plenty of history in Wilston Grange. So I'm sure they'll be having a good day.
Well, just about ready for second quarter QAFL action here from Hickey Park. It's Pearce and Hickey once more in the ruck. Hickey probably won the tap out, but rode by Wilston Grange. That ball got locked up, so that's going to be thrown up again. Looks like Barnes back in the midfield. He was playing across half forward early in that first quarter. Pearce lays a good, solid tackle.
Palm Beach, probably arguably the best ruck combination in the competition with Hickey and Crode.
Yeah, that is a ridiculous combination. This is technically a backup ruckman in Crode. He's coming back from that disastrous broken leg in the opening round last year. That was a shocking injury.
He's been a great player since coming up to Queensland.
Oh, has he? What? Few premierships. Pearce, Hickey battled it out once more. Good tackling pressure. Bowles is there for Wilston Grange. Instantly gets claimed. Another stoppage. About 60 out from Wilston Grange's goal. Plenty of numbers around this footy. Matheson probably only touched the ball once in that first quarter. He's got to get into this game. Free kick's going to go to Palm Beach for holding though. So, and it's Hickey in the ruck. Hickey, that beautiful left foot kick, kicks it out wide. Not the best of kicks. He'd probably want that one back. They got the out number here though, Palm Beach. Decide to go a mile backwards. Kick down the line's okay. Finds a captain. And that's AJ Dawson.
He started well, Dawson. A really good, impressive first quarter.
Dawson. That far side wing. Kicks the half forward. No one at home for Palm Beach. That ball got over the back somehow though. Wilston Grange using handball. Finds a teammate. Handball's over the top. Instantly gets crunched. So that's going to be a stoppage. About 60 out from Palm Beach's goal. Ball comes up. Pearce won it out from the home side. Ball rolling around. Plenty of numbers around the footy. You're not going anywhere. Another stoppage. Not a breath of wind here this afternoon at Hickey Park for Ladies' Day. Play continues here though. That handball, not really to anyone important. Another stoppage. Just lost my train of thought there. Apologies, ladies and gents. Ball gets thrown up once more. Hickey gets to the front. Rose's own tap out. That kick to full forward. Stay in the hole. Great effort there from Wilston Grange.
Yeah, gutsy play. He had to go, and he did.
That might have been Butterick.
I think it was Marley McGregor.
Oh, Marley McGregor.
Yeah.
Another ball up. Instantly gets tackled. Plenty of stoppages in the first quarter and a bit here. Ball gets thrown up. Danger signs. Play continues. That's Munn. Got a left foot kick on it somehow. Steps back inside. Little worm burner kick. A little bit forward. Just trying to get the ball forward here at Palm Beach. And Baker just launches the ball out. Ball gets over the back. No one forward of centre for Wilston Grange. So here's a bit of a sprint contest. That kick out wide looking for Dawson. Doesn't find him. That's actually out on the full by the looks of it. So free kick to Wilston Grange. Comes back and forward to Baker.
He's been busy, Baker, hasn't he, Kane?
Yes, he has. A little bit unlucky, to be honest. I thought he might have made that stateside last week. Been playing very solid, consistent footy this year, the captain. Kicks it across. That's okay. Rook is here. Bypasses him.
It's Bowles.
That's Bowles. Bowles will find Rook now. That's a well-weighted kick. Rook finds a teammate. Here's a bit of run and carry. Put the shepherd on for a teammate. Yes, he does. Fazaldine's down there. Over the back. That kick towards goal. Rolling. Oh, hit the base of the post.
It was great build up there by Wilston Grange. Quick ball movement. They marked. They moved the ball quickly. They got it inside forward 50. He couldn't try to do the nice little dribbler, but unfortunately hitting the post came.
That's Valpede. Coming out from half back. Not the best of kicks though. Teammate had time out there. Kicks up the line. Lanthorns is going to try and cut this off. Beautiful bounce of the footy. Now they've got the overlap. Here's a bit of room to move. Takes a bounce. Takes a second. Takes a third. Can he kick the goal? Unfortunately, no, he doesn't. Geez, he still had a little bit of time just to ease up. Take a breath.
Clemmy, what an exciting player. Leg speed, 3 bounces, shot inside forward 50. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it, but looks a dangerous player today, Kane.
Geez, that kicking out from fullback has been brilliant this afternoon. Unfortunately, give him some praise. This is O'Brien to full forward. Gets over the back. Easy goal there. It looks like that's Rubok.
And that's what good sides do, Kane. They make you pay for mistakes. And he's a beautiful kick, usually bowls, and he had to be pinpoint accuracy there. Didn't quite hit his target. Chopped off by Palm Beach, and then the lines hit the front. 3-4-22, leading Wilston Grange 3-2-20. Kane Browning.
Well, and again, you got to take your opportunities when they present themselves, and that was, in the end, that was a bit comical in the end. Rubok was able to was over the back.
Well, I suppose both coaches want him to play with a bit of dare, don't they? And he, if he pulls that kick off, certainly opens it up quickly. But unfortunately, as I said, good size sweat on it, and they make you pay.
Jeez, so turning the ball over on that part of the ground is just dangerous, whichever way you look at it. So it's going to be Hickey and Pearce again. Hickey tapped it. O'Brien looks like he's going to get the clearance. Kicks to half forward. Who's home for Palm Beach? Ball comes to the front. That's a push. Front on contact. Free kick's going to go to Wilston Grange. And that's Rook again. He's had a ton of the footy in the first quarter and a bit. He'd be one of my best so far. A kick down the line, that's okay.
It's Basildine.
Basildine. What are you doing that far up? Hickey and Pearce do battle at half forward. Hickey trying to get the ball out. Matheson's roving around this contest. Still hasn't had really any possessions at all, has Matheson. That handball over the top. Here's a chance now. Seacack almost tapped it into opponent's chest there. Still on the last line, Palm Beach. They've got a couple of extra numbers on this broadcast side. He's just kicking in hope here, looking for a teammate. That's Katsiris. Instantly turns it over to Rook. Rook kicks it to the hot spot. One-on-one contest. Who's going to win this battle? Martin's down there for Wilston Grange. Palm Beach instantly get tackled. How do you get that handball out? Kicks it short. Try and get him out of trouble.
Well, that was Grange's opportunity to try and return the favour and make them pay with that turnover, that critical turnover. But Palm Beach had the numbers there to support.
Kick down the line. Ends up finding the target.
Big Crowed.
Big Crowed. Geez, when he can rove around as that second ruckman and almost do what he wants across half forward. It's that leading to half forward. Oh. Beeman, how's that for a contest?
Well done, gents. They had to go. They're getting second to be, but it was courageous by all three players. They all had to go.
Jeez, Beeman got caught in the meat in the sandwich there. Got absolutely crunched.
The old gorilla sandwich.
Nothing untoward from anyone in that contest. Just three blokes coming together. That was brilliant from both sides. Pearce and Hickey do battle once more. That's got to be a throw. No, says the umpire. Tried to duck underneath. It's going to be a free kick for over the shoulder.
This is Jolly.
Jolly. Be pretty jolly about getting that free kick. Kicks it short. That's okay. That's Hall. Unfortunately, Aaron Hall, the former Gold Coast Sun and Kangaroo, is missing from this Palm Beach lineup. Another player that's come to an ACL, unfortunately, so his year is over. Jolly got his kick smothered. Here's a chance for Wilston Grange on the rebound. Kicks it in short, looking for a teammate. Decides to go out a little bit wider. That might be Baker out there. Kicks the ball in short. Finds a teammate. McGregor. Where's he go from here? Goes to half forward. Looks like he was looking for Martin out there on the far side. Didn't get to him. Ball rolls over. Boundary throw in.
Looks like kicking skills are really going to come to the forte today, just to be able to hit their targets, because both teams really making it difficult. They're getting numbers back behind the footy. They're clogging up space. So you really have to hit your targets, and the play without the ball will have to create a lot of play.
3-2-20 to 3-4-22. The 2 points of margin. 10 minutes played second quarter. Here's a chance for Wilston Grange. Kicks that to about 34 out, looking for Fiddler. Fiddler still gets to the front, still gets a hand on the footy. It was a 3-on-1 in the end in favour of Palm Beach, and they come out of trouble from half back, hit up a target. And that's Chilmy for Palm Beach. Kicks it out wide, handballs back in board. That's Jolly again. Looks like Dawson decided to handball backward. A bit panicky here, Palm Beach at the moment. Hickey. Bit of calm. Jolly there. Juggled the mark. Dropped it though. Turning the ball over again was Palm Beach. But they've still ended up winning possession of the floor. Look at the pressure come here from both sides. Free kick looks like it's going to go to Wilston Grange. And the pressure gauge drops a little bit. Decides to go long. Here's a chance.
This is Rains.
Rains. Comes back in board. Left foot kick to the hot spot. Goes up. Comes to the front. Who's there roving for the home side? Fazaldine gets crunched. That's a push in the back. Free kick. 35 out directly in front.
I wondered what it was going to be. Was it going to be taking the legs out? But he did. He put his head over the footy and he won the free kick. And as I said, I think he's a bit of a barometer for him. We were impressed with the games we saw last year. Haven't seen all his games this year, but certainly he's been up and about today. Hopefully he can get reward for his effort.
The losses they've had this year, Wilston Grange, they've just struggled to have that roving small forward who can kick the 2 or 3 goals a week. So he has been missed, Fazaldine. He's already kicked 1. Comes in. Right foot. Straight and true once more. That's his second. And they've got the lead back, Wilston Grange. They lead by 4 points, 4-2-26 to 3-4-22. Just a tick over 12 minutes played in the second quarter.
Yeah, look, thunderous applause by the big crowd here today. See the Gorillas back out in front by 4 points, and again a good little build up there. Ball hits the deck. Fazaldine had to go, and he did. Drew the free kick, and more importantly, made the most of it.
And that's been the one for that. Like Fiddler as well was a massive measuring stick for Wilston Grange. He's just about in every stat you can measure in the top two for Wilston Grange this year.
Well, he draws the football, doesn't he? He can play tall. He's a strong mark.
He plays a lot taller than people give him credit for.
Right.
That's the thing.
He's strong core.
Tommy Tyne got the clearance for Palm Beach. Comes to the front. All the numbers are with Palm Beach here. Ducks his head. That's got to be holding the ball. Yes, it is. Jeez, he got past the first tackle and then just dropped his head and trying to barrel his way through. He wasn't going anywhere. So here's a chance for Wilston Grange. Hits up a teammate. That's okay. He's about 100 metres out. He's going to kick this ball long. Munn's there. Gets over the back. Fazaldine dropped a mark he probably should have taken. Over the back. Oh, great run-down tackle. Kick off the ground. Is that all clear? No, it's not. It's on the ball. That tackle in the goal square, not sure who it was, but that was a ridiculous tackle on the last line.
Yeah, I think it was Teddy O'Brien.
Teddy O'Brien? He came from nowhere to launch and tackle.
Run down Will Martin.
Martin was, that was a guaranteed goal for all money. O'Brien, well done, young man. Gonna kick from full back. Martin! Gotta be on the ball. No, says the umpire. Martin again lays the tackle. Another tackle laid. Play on, says the umpire.
Oh, great forward pressure there by the Gorillas. Outstanding.
Geez, Martin wasn't going to die wondering. He went, well, you tackled me, so now I'm going to tackle you. And then followed up with another 2 tackles and somehow didn't end up with a free kick. Hickey, not the best of kicks. Roved his own ruck work. That snap on goal, is it coming back? No, it might just sneak in for a minor score.
McFadgen.
4-3-27, 5 points the margin, 3-4-22. Match of the round here at Hickey Park between Wilston Grange and Palm Beach. Palm Beach, handball back in board. Not the best attempt to pick up the footy. They've still got that extra number there, but Wilston Grange attacking the ball at all costs here. Geez, the pressure gauge has gone up a notch in the second quarter, Jack.
Oh, both teams tackling really well. You want to get the footy, you want to get rid of it quickly, you want to move it quickly, because if not, you're going to get run down, you're going to get caught.
Geez, we saw about 6 tackles in the space of 30 seconds. They're absolutely brilliant from both these sides. Wilston Grange, that right foot kick to about 45 out. Ball comes to the front. Another stoppage. And again, geez, Matheson's just gone cold. Not quite sure what's going on.
Oh, hang on a second.
That could be a free kick too. Yes, it is.
It's our little mate Fazaldine.
Well, he can be a little bit of a pest at times, can't he?
Well, he just brought Matheson into the game.
Oh, there you go.
A little chip across, so he's listening to you, Kano.
Well, the junior respects the senior. Not sure if Matheson would like me to call him a senior, but compared to Fazaldine, who's only about 17 years old.
Rosenbrook back onto the ground for the Gorillas as they make the sweeping the changes, and also Fiddler.
Matheson, he's only touched the ball once before now. Right foot kick isn't even going to get there. Unfortunately, minor score. So they've been peppering a little bit for the last few minutes as the home side. 4-4-28, leading by a straight kick. 3-4-22, 16.5 minutes played. Palm Beach coming out from full back. Baker could cut this off. Pearce is there as well. Rolls through his legs somehow. Here's a chance though. Over the back to the hot spot again. Fazaldine!
Well, the crowd's up and out of their chairs, Kane Browning. This kid is lighting it up.
Well, I'll say it before I say it again. I mean, what that final I called where they somehow they were no chance against Broadbeach in that semi-final last year. Come from nowhere, and this man kicked 5 goals, including the winner. Fazeldine. Got to kick the goal, mate. Comes in. Is it going to sneak in? Yes, it does. That's goal number 3 to Fazeldine, and arguably he's taken mark of the game so far.
He's built for big games. He loves the big occasion. He loves the crowd. And look, he's been tackling. He's been putting his head over the foot. He's taken hangers. He's been busy. He's been a pest. He's doing everything you want from a small forward. And more importantly for Coach Maloney, he's hitting the scoreboard.
Well, it's scoreboard pressure, isn't it? That's where it seems to be going at the moment. And the home side has gone out to a 2-goal lead. But, geez, we're going to get sick of talking about Fazeldine that keeps this up this afternoon.
Well, this quarter they've had a lot of inside 50 kicks, and actually Palm Beach has defended really, really well. They've been right on their players, but, I mean, the Gorillas have been able to find a way to hit the scoreboard.
Fazeldine was in the perfect spot to launch that ball in, and he came from about 3 back. For such a small man, his vertical leap is pretty good.
Pierce, the ruckman, just copped a knee to the midriff.
Well, he got off the ground, so that's okay. Hickey versus Pierce. Great contest there. Looks like Matheson got that handball out somehow. Fazeldine again, handballs it out. Look at the handball to Bowles. Bowles could kick it from here. Left foot launch. Is that going to stay in? Unfortunately.
Great hands. It looked like a left-handed handball. About 12, 15 metres.
and Bowles didn't miss a beat.
Hit Bowles on the fly.
Geez, missed opportunity there. Bowles has the ability to kick goals like that. Unfortunately, kicked it out on the full. Tommy Time was the one who kicked it out. Some Wilston Grange bloke got pushed off the footy there. Launched about 3 metres. No free kick. Stoppage. And again, the push and shove is going here. No love lost between these two sides, and that's silly from Palm Beach.
Well, that's the second free kick now. This is Rosenbrook.
That is silly. Geez, you're right in front of the umpire. The last thing you want to be doing is grabbing anyone near the face. So, free kick went to Wilston Grange. Matheson there got the handball out somehow. Steps back inside. That handball is almost brilliant. Juggling attempt at a possession there. Got tackled.
Yeah, great tackle there by Hull. Just closed him. Then they just started to get a little bit of space there, try and get a shot on goal, but he closed it down real smart.
Play continues here. Fazeldine's in there once more. Pierce is about 55 out. Could stroll in. Left foot kick to the goal square. Fiddler's down there. 1-on-1. Is that a free kick to Fiddler? No. Looks like he gave the free kick away.
Just getting repeat entries, haven't they, Wilston Grange?
They're definitely peppering away the home side at the moment. 5-4 to 3-4. Palm Beach have got to try and slow this game down. Might want to take a bounce as well. So we've got a bit of lucky there on that occasion. Over the back. Kick inside. Lanthor's is going to rove this one. Good handball off. And Baker again on this broadcast side. He just knows where to run at the moment, Baker. Gets called to play on. Just waiting for a teammate to make some space. Finds a teammate in Fazeldine.
His work ethic up the ground. He ran hard, gut-busting run to try and create some space. Under pressure now. Great tackle, Palm Beach.
That's got to be gone. No, says the umpire. I was keeping one eye on Fazeldine. He's getting a well-earned rest after the last 5 minutes. Suddenly become the player to watch. Hickey, no opponent within that time. Reith Matheson just slams O'Brien into the ground. Well, if you can't get possession of the footy, you've got to put some defensive pressure on, and Matheson there was really good for the home side. Pearson, Hickey, Matheson just stood there, and the Palm Beach bloke ran into his shoulder.
Yeah, he ran into him, and
that was the it was the security guard at the front of the nightclub, mate. You're not coming in. You're not getting past me.
Well, he's up out of his feet. That was young Charles Elliott. Ran into a brick wall.
A brick wall? An absolute tank. The beast definitely put... The beast there was definitely beastly on that occasion.
That was great defensive work there by Billy Richardson. He, again, looked like Crode had the spot there to try and take a nice mark and just got the big fisting over the top.
And look at the play. They're not even worried about the footy at the moment. They're pushing and shoving their opponents, Hickey and Pearce. Wilson Grange are the ones to clear, though. Can this ball get over the back? No one really thought of centre. Munn was good there. Fiddler was even better, finding some space. Players streaming inside, attacking 50. Fiddler going to the hot spot. One-on-one, good contested mark there.
Oh, it's Bowles once again. His work running down the middle of the field. Fiddler was smart enough to see that him and Martin, he had a couple of options, and there was a whole heap of defenders from Palm Beach streaming down, but he got there first, did Bowles, and he got to the drop of the ball, took a nice strong mark.
But Martin was good too. He was able to hold the ball up, wait for Fiddler to make some space forward, handballed over the top, and Fiddler was good again to find Bowles. 35 out. That left foot kick made the umpire work a little bit, but it's there. That's the home team's sixth goal of the afternoon. They moved to 6-4-40 to 3-4-22. 23 minutes played in the second quarter.
Well, they've been up and about around the stoppages, haven't they, Wilson Grange, in this quarter? And again, as I said, they've had a lot of repeat entries. They're working hard up the ground. When they're getting the ball turned over in defence, they're moving it quickly. And they've got a whole heap of space to work into. And whether it's Little Vasildine or it's someone else, so they're running hard into that space. And they're making the most of it.
Bowles comes off for a well-earned rest after kicking that goal. They're just starting to get on top of Palm Beach at the moment here, Wilson Grange, in the second quarter. Their work rate definitely gone up a notch. Palm Beach have got to be good to go with them. O'Brien clears the ball now. Kick towards half forward. 2-on-1. Tried to get the handball out. Somehow did. Oh, coming back with a fly of the footy. That was brilliant. Handballs it off quickly. Kicks the ball inside, attacking 50. That's great ball movement from the home side.
Yeah, Gorilla's looking dangerous now.
Geez, Dirksen. Dirksen was brilliant kicking that ball inside 50 there and found Fiddler.
Well, again, Fiddler's another big occasion player. He's a nice shot on goal in front of his home crowd today.
He could just about kick this Fiddler from here, I reckon. Comes in, drop punt, right foot. Kicks across the face of goal. It won't be a score. It's actually a mark. That's Seacack again.
He's a nice mark, isn't he? I really love the way this young bloke plays.
He's a great judge of the drop of the footy, Seacack. And couldn't find a teammate on that occasion. Lanthor's dropped in front, and again the push and shove comes from Palm Beach. I reckon Lanthor's is just thinking, boys, I'm starting to get in your head here. We're concentrating on the footy, you're concentrating on us. Pearce got to the front, couldn't win the tap out there. Hickey again. Got the clearance, that ball drifting towards that boundary line, steps back inside, tried to keep it in. That was Katsiris. Hopefully I got that pronouncement right.
Matheson, Bowles and Vasildine all ready to come back onto the ground. It's not a bad little interchange rotation with McGregor. So
having those four players on the bench at the moment, just having a well-earned rest. And even Matheson coming off the ground. He was saluting the crowd too with that contact he made. Another stoppage. Just under 26 minutes played, second quarter. 18 points the margin in favour of the home side. Hickey and Pearce. Hickey got a hand on the footy somehow. Another stoppage. It's almost like Pearce is going, okay, if I can 50-50, at least, make it congested, I'll take that as a win. It's going to be a free kick, though, going to Hickey.
Well, Hickey's got such nice, soft hands at the ruck contest.
Now,
free kick down the field.
Free kick down the field. Rook gave one of the Palm Beach boys a bit of a push in the back. That's not the best of kicks. Great effort there. Ball comes to the front. Good handball out. Is that Richardson again? Oh, look at that for a kick. Great effort. And that's Misfit.
Yeah, beautiful kick. He just waited it, just kicked to his advantage over the top there. A nice kick there by Dirksen.
It was Dirksen.
Yeah, and Dirksen just beautifully waited. He got to the drop ball and drop zone and took a nice mark. Grange for their 7th.
Misford comes in. He missed one earlier. He hasn't missed that one. First goal of the afternoon to Misford. And as you were saying, Jack, geez, that's their 7th. 7-4-46. 24 points the margin.
They tried to square the ball up through the middle of the ground. It was a big turnover, wasn't it? And then again, they didn't need much time and space to be able to make them pay.
Once they're able to turn that ball over, their ability to run forward of footy, they start defensive, and then once they get possession of the footy, they go.
They're gone.
They're gone. And Palm Beach, that half-back line for Palm Beach is really struggling to keep up. So four straight goals the margin in favour of the home side. That crowd is still building here at Hickey Park, ladies and gents, leading into half-time. They're definitely on top at the moment with the second quarter effort. Ball comes to the front. Play continues. Pearce hacks the ball out. Not quite sure where he was going. That ball's rolling towards the boundary line. Gets pushed over. And again, it's almost that perceived pressure now for Palm Beach, isn't it? Every time they go near the footy, it's a little fumble here, a little fumble there. They're assuming they're going to get absolutely poleaxed from a Wilston Grange opponent. Ball gets thrown back in. Hickey won the clearance. Looked like time there. Good defensive effort. Weeder was there for Wilston Grange. Bowles is there for Grange as well. That kick is not just snuck in. Boundary throw in, about 65 out from the Gorillas' goal.
A 4-goal term to the Gorillas. It's been really starting to set their day up.
And in the end, that's the margin at the moment, isn't it, Jack?
Yep.
Well, can Palm Beach hold on here going into half-time? We probably haven't got too long to go for the second quarter. Tick over 29 minutes. Ball's going to get thrown up again. Pearce forces Hickey under the ball. No one really won that rock contest. Ball gets forced over. Boundary throw-in. Geez, I've liked Martin, between Martin, Baker and Rook.
Yep.
Has had a great first half of the home side. Beeman's been good for Palm Beach. Rubok's been good with his 2 goals. And AJ Dawson has had a pretty good first half, the captain. That kick to centre forwards, okay. Play on, says the umpire. Here's a bit of a chance. Steps back inside. Right foot to the goal square. Who's over the back? No one at home for Wilston Grange. 7-5-47 to 3-4-22. 25 points the margin. Tick over 30 minutes in the second quarter. For Halpeed. For Palm Beach. Chips it short. And again, this is where they're just getting killed at the moment, Palm Beach. They're turning the ball over in the worst parts of the ground. That bit of an up and under kick. Good luck. Who's there? Fiddler was there for Wilston Grange. Almost got a hand on the footy. That bounce went nowhere. Here's a chance now. Just to relieve a bit of the pressure is Jonathan Crode. Crode. Fairly well-weighted kick. Weeder is there for the home side. Got a little bit of handball over the top. Look out, you're in trouble. That's gone.
Well done, Jolie.
Yeah, great pressure by the Grange once again. And none better at it than Joel Butterick.
They're just closing the space so well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Palm Beach have got nowhere to go. Then you end up giving that little suicide handball, and Wilston Grange are absolutely dominating this part of the ground at the moment. Kicks down the line, looking for the likes of Pearce. Fiddler's there again. Handballs over the top, not the best of bounces. Fiddler almost picked up his own kick. Palm Beach trying to come out of trouble, 1-on-1. Ball comes to the front. Here's Matheson. Matheson to the hot spot. Who's here for Wilston Grange? Fazaldine's down there again as siren goes. Great first half for the Gorillas. 7-5-47 to 3-4-22. And Jack might just go through some goal kickers quickly.
Yeah, for Wilston Grange, Jake Fazaldine has 3, then 1 each to Hugh Fiddler, Will Martin, and also Jacqueline Misfud. And for Palm Beach, 2 to Blair Rubach and 1 to Corey Beeman.
Well, ladies and gents, got a bit of a break here. Great second quarter from the home side to increase that lead. 25 points the margin. Gorillas dominating at the moment. We'll be back for third quarter QAFL action after the break.
Can you tell the difference between that shirt and the white shirt? No, it's not.
So it'd be the songs, and then the reserves, and
I'm pretty sure those that by now have heard the chant. So if you haven't heard, now's your moment. Yeah, these guys are guaranteed you're at the top of the barrel. So see reading if you won't win. Reading.
hey, where's your phone?
See, I like
That's pretty good, yeah.
Like I said, going I just saw Joel and freaked out. So McLean literally left and he got their way. And I was like,
And welcome back to round 12 QAFL action, ladies and gents, coming to you live from Hickey Park. Brought to you by the official AFLQ YouTube channel and Double Take. My name's Kane Brown, still joined in the box by the great man Jack Barry. And Jack, what did you think of that first half?
Yeah, well, Palm Beach started off really well. I mean, they've been chasing been chasing Wilston Grange all day. They were pretty impressive. They got back within a couple of points in the first term, but then after that, I think there's a lot of inside 50s for Wilston Grange, and we saw Jake Fazeldine's show as he lit it up in the forward line, taking marks, putting his head over the ball, drawing free kicks, running hard up the ground. He worked up the ground, he worked back inside forward 50, and he was really dangerous. And they kicked a 4-goal to 1 quarter to be out by 25 points at the long break. So, Coach David Armitage had an impressive debut season as the head coach of Palm Beach. He would have brought the boys in. He would have get back to getting to play their way on their terms. These games these days, as you know, Kane, they go in momentums. So when they do get their momentum, they've got to make sure they can cash in. No,
you're definitely right there, Jack. And that's the thing. Every time a Palm Beach player got possession of the footy, they were just getting absolutely annihilated by Wilston Grange with their tackling pressure, especially in that second quarter. I love Fazeldine's second quarter. I thought Martin's been really good in that first half. Baker's been good. Rook's been good. For Palm Beach, I've liked Beeman in that first quarter. Seacak's been good down back again. He's had really good games this year.
Dawson's done well.
Dawson's done well. O'Brien's another one.
Yep.
Trying to win clearance. And that's the thing too. That ruck contest between Tom Hickey and I just lost my train of thought there.
Pearce.
Matthew Pearce. I reckon, again, I said in the second quarter, Pearce is just trying to, that ruck contest, just trying to get it 50-50. Hickey's not getting the clearance type numbers that he's used to. So Pearce has been really good in that first half. And I tell you what, if they can get Reece Matheson in the middle of the ground, win some possession and might kick the odd goal or two, it'll be massive for the home side this afternoon. We're just about ready here for round 12, third quarter QAFL action, coming to you live from Hickey Park. Ladies' Day here at Wilston Grange. Good crowd has been building up in the first half to watch this home side try and get over the line. And here's the anticlimax. Build it up and bounce the ball, doesn't go straight. So here we go again. Take two. Pearce versus Hickey. Hickey got the tap out, tried to get a hand on the footy once more. O'Brien gets shut down by Pearce. Another ball up. Looks like Valpede's lining up on Baker on that wing. That could have been taken as a throw. Play on, says the umpire. Kick inside 50. You got Fiddler down there. You got Fazeldine down there. Ball comes to the front. Here's Fiddler now. Then handball reeling to no one. And here's a chance for Palm Beach through Tommy Tyne. Good tackling pressure They've got a little bit of run and carry if they're clean here. They weren't on that occasion. Still got a little bit of time. They kick down the line. Crode's there for Palm Beach. Gets over the back. Crode lays a really solid tackle. Could have been holding the man. Play on, says the umpire. Here's a chance for Palm Beach. Goes to the hot spot. Over the back. They've got the outnumber here. Baker again working both ends of the ground. Trying to find a teammate. Fazaldine again pushed up the ground across half-back.
An interesting matchup with Billy Richardson, who we saw a couple of weeks ago go forward and kick a couple of goals. He's in defence today. He's playing on the great Jonathan Crode, so it's a great learning experience for him. And Coach Maloney's giving him the job to look after him today.
Mills has been brilliant on the last line for Wilston Grange, playing at full back. He's lined up on Beeman. Ball comes to the front. Hickey was trying to row. First on is Wilston Grange. That handball back in board, really to no one. Here's a chance for the Lions. That kick over the back. Great defensive effort there from Wilston Grange. Oh, that's brilliant work. Could have got chased down. Got the ball on boot. That little tap and carry. Look at the handball over the top, looking for Jolly. Couldn't find him. And here's a chance for Palm Beach to come out of trouble. That kick back inside, taking 50, perfectly set. Oh, great mark.
That's Richardson.
Richardson. That's an half back. Kicks it across, finds Rook. Rook down the line. Got to make this contest, takes an easy chest mark in the end. Kicks back in board. Dangerous kick. Ball gets intercepted. Got to be clean though, Palm Beach. They aren't again. Story of the day. Got legged. Free kick to Wilston Grange. And here's a chance. They've got Baker on this broadcast side. Ball bounces truly for him. That kick inside, attacking 50 is pretty good. Finds a teammate. Instantly runs and carries. Oh, shocking kick off the boot.
It's a good pick-up.
That was Misford, but that was a shocking kick off the boot.
Misfud, miskick. But the thing is, you're right, Kane. Palm Beach just below their knees today have been a real fumbly, so I can see Coach Armitage will have them working on those fundamentals during the week because they're just not as clean as they quite need to be.
It's the perceived pressure coming from Wilston Grange, though. That's the thing. Seacack on the last line. Fazaldine manning the mark. Decides to kick out wide. That's okay. He's going to kick down the line again. Tommy Tyne, another one who's been a little bit quiet for Palm Beach this afternoon. Rook's here over the back. He's going to row this one. Decides to handball. Gets it back 1-2. Handballs again. Again, they've been so much more clean below the knees. That's not the best of kick. Looking for Lanthois. Here's a chance for Palm Beach on the intercept. Kicks the ball to centre half forward. No one really at home though for Palm Beach. Look at the run and carry. Look at the step and weave and dodge. That kick in board is brilliant. Here's a chance. Martin to Matheson. Oh, one-hand pickup was brilliant. Here's a chance. Oh, good smother. Still ends up in the hands of Wilston Grange. Look at that kick on goal. What a goal!
Oh, Daniel Farry.
Ended up with Farry. Matheson to Farry, and Farry runs in straight out of the goal umpire's hat for his first goal of the afternoon.
Oh, that was great work there by the Gorillas. They worked up and down the ground and just kept that ball alive, didn't they? It was Palm Beach at times got a hand in there or a knock on or a punt, but they just were able to butter up. They had numbers around the contest and they were able to share the ball around, lowered their eyes, found the right option, and then when they had a shot on goal, they nailed it.
Well, I'm not quite sure who it is, but it looks like they're a jumper change. It's like number 43 that I've seen a couple of times just crash through the pack from half back for Wilston Grange.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Keep an eye out.
I know the player you're talking about. It was solid. I thought it was Misfud, but maybe not.
It might have been Misford. I definitely saw the 4 in the number. So Tommy Tyne gets absolutely poleaxed. O'Brien gets the clearance. Kick towards half forward again. Push and shove. No free kick paid. Play on, says the umpire. Palm Beach again trying to dive on the footy. Came out of it somehow. Right foot. Kicks to full forward. Great effort there from Wilston Grange. Again, Rose's own clearance. Great effort. Oh, Tom Hickey, what are you doing there? Winning possession. Ducks under the tackle. Free kick over the shoulder. Is that Beeman? Might be Corey Beeman.
It's Corey Beeman.
35.
Put his head over the footy, drew the free click from a high tackle. He's a known goal kicker, and he certainly, Palm Beach is an understatement to say they need this one.
Well, he's kicked one this afternoon. This will be a good start for him if they can kick straight. 8.553 to 3.422. That lead's getting a little bit too far as far as Palm Beach is concerned. 6 and a bit minutes played in the third quarter. Corey Beeman comes in, right foot kick, across the face. No. Straight and true. That's a goal.
That's his second, Kane.
That's his second.
So that's the one they needed. They needed to get back on, get their heads back into the game. They're getting probably first used to the ball with the tap, but they're just not winning around the stoppages. But they got that clearance then, and then a real sort of intensity lifted in that forward line. Beeman draws a free kick. He kicks his second. He joins Blair Rubock as the multiple goal kickers for Palm Beach today.
Baker comes out for a well-earned rest as McFadgen comes on. And yeah, 8.553 to 4.428. They're staying within range at the moment, Palm Beach, but they're really struggling at ground level.
You're right, Kane. They need back-to-back goals.
Hickey Pearce got the tap out. Lays a solid tackle as well. Hickey and Pearce again. Pearce to Hickey to O'Brien, sorry. Good diving attempt at mark, and it looks like it's crowed.
Yeah, it was a good call there, Kane. Great clearance there by O'Brien. Body contact early. He done the work early, did Crow. Just pushed Richardson off the ball and then ran forward and took a nice chest mark.
Jesus, it is another juicy contest between those two, isn't it? Crowd and Richardson. Richardson, the up-and-comer. Crowd's been around for a long, long time. Got to the front spot, got to the drop of the ball. Crowd, this is a back-to-back goals. Definitely needed for Palm Beach. Comes in, left foot kick. He's pushed that left, though. Missed opportunity. 8.553 to 4.529. Just a tick over 8 minutes played in the third quarter. It's going to be Mills. Mills. 50-metre bomb out wide. Good juggling attempt at a mark. Play on, says the umpire. Another stoppage. And the contest they haven't been able to win, Wilston Grange are definitely halving. So Palm Beach just have no opportunity to get any run and carry going. That bit of an up and under kick. They've got the advantage here, Palm Beach. But again, Fazaldine was at the front, got a little tap on the footy. Ball rolling around. Again, that tackling pressure comes. Here's a chance for Palm Beach, though. Coming inside, attacking 50. Launches from about 70. Looking for Beeman. Unfortunately, too far for him. Rolls over, minor score.
Well, Mills will bring the ball back in. I think that was the dashing defender you're looking for before, the number 40.
Mills. Kicks it out. Well, he has been brilliant down back for Wilston Grange this afternoon, Mills. Kick down the line. Dangerous kick, though. Could be turned over here. The pressure, though, for Wilston Grange is good. Fazaldine. Up the ground, looking for Pearce. That ball got smashed over the line.
So the quarter's evenly poised. Palm Beach will need to work hard to try and get this next goal, Kane.
And again, they've started off pretty well in this third quarter, Jack. Just got to start winning some 50-50s. Palm Beach player down at the moment. Keep an eye on that.
I'll have a look for you.
I'll keep an eye on the play. Here's a chance for Wilston Grange. That bowls to Rourke. Got to be quick and isn't. Good rundown tackle there. Number 74, that's Jack Stringer. Had a chance of kicking a goal. Missed the opportunity early in the game. Hasn't had a lot of balls since then. Good rundown tackle.
It's the champion in Tommy Tyne getting up very slowly.
Oh, that's bad news for Palm Beach.
I think he's recovered. He's just not feeling the best. He's still haunched over.
Kicks the ball down the line. Richardson's playing in front of Crow that time. Punches the ball over the boundary line. They're well set up behind the footy, Wilston Grange. Matheson comes out off for a break. Hasn't really been able to get into the game at all this afternoon, Matheson. His lofty ambition, he's dominated the league this year, but he's gone a bit quiet the last few weeks. That kick from Hickey to the goal square, gets over the back. First sign's the home side though. Rook got the handball out. He's had massive numbers this afternoon. Palm Beach though, this is the tackling pressure we were talking about. They've got to bring it in this third quarter. Crode lays the tackle. Stoppage about 20 out directly in front.
Well, this is what Coach Armitage will want. They want the game played in their forward half. They want to try and turn these little stoppages into goals.
Crode doing the ruck work. Baker got a kick on the play. Tack on the footy was pretty good. Stop and start looking for Dawson. They've got the outnumber if they're good enough here. Kicks the ball in short. That's a smart kick.
Yeah, Stafford, great little, lowered his eyes. Saw a leading target in the likes of Stringer. And the Stringer, the package? What do they call him?
Oh. we'll have to double check that one at 3/4 time, Jack.
Big goal if he can get it.
Stringer. He's kicking for a fair way out. That ball's not going to come back, holding the line. So again, another missed opportunity. Might have tried for that little short kick a bit closer. That might have been a smarter move. As they come out of trouble once more through Rosenbrock, sorry. Kicks down the line. Looking for the likes of Fiddler. Got to the front, couldn't get a hand on the footy though. Palm Beach, again. The turnover game's been really good from Wilston Grange this afternoon. Not a lot of room to move here. Looking for that in ball. Target instantly gets tackled. Gone. Good effort there by Jed Harrison. Another one who would love to get more into this game. Kicks across to Elliott. Elliott goes out wide. This is Valpede. He's been lacking a bit of that run and carry we saw last week, Jack. Found Hickey out wide. Hickey down the line. Finds a teammate. This is a bit better ball movement from Palm Beach. What can they do with it? Kick to half forward. That's okay. Might be Tommy Tyne out there. Looks a little bit small for Tommy Tyne as Jack gets the binoculars out. Comes back in board. Valpede, that run and carry we were talking about. Steps back in board. Right foot kick to the goal square. Playing in front though. Claims the mark and gets it.
It was Marley McGregor.
Well, between McGregor and McGregor playing deep back.
And he's playing in that hole too, isn't he?
And Richardson playing back. You know, they've got the ability to play either of those players, either forward or back. So, bit of plenty of options for Coach Maloney as Hickey cuts that one off, about 60 out, playing in front of Pearce. Hickey decides to play on. That little worm burn and kick into the forward pocket. Again, Wilson Grange in one possession.
Just can't seem to hit the scoreboard, can they? Due to the defence of...
They can't hit a target inside 50. That's the problem. That's been a major problem for them in this game this afternoon. Pearce playing in front. Just taps the ball in front and rolls over. Boundary throw in. About 45 out from Palm Beach's goal. 8-5-53 to 4-7-31.
They've had a lot of the play at Palm Beach, but as I said, they're just probably having trouble hitting the scoreboard.
Bit of an arm wrestle at the moment, the last 2 or 3 minutes. Pearce playing in front, Hickey at the back. Pearce got that kick out. Playing in front though, that's a little bit better defensive work there from Palm Beach. Number 17 out there, that looked like Jolly. Jolly. Left foot kick, again, attacking that sort of hot spot area. Oh, that's a great mark.
Well, he had 2 to beat, and he jumped up in between him. It was a great mark there to Blair Rubok. He's kicked 2, and he's going to line up for his third cane, and a much-needed goal to the Lions.
And Rubok's been one for me, watching him a fair bit during the year. Forward 50 marks, he's leading Palm Beach's tally for forward 50 marks this year.
Right.
With 35 prior to this game. Corey Beeman has been the other one with 34. So between Beeman and Rubok, they've been pretty good. Rubok, that kick, snuck it in somehow.
Well, it was a great mark, Kane. It was a good call. You said that he's leading the marking, and that was probably one of your better ones to make a good mark. He had 2 to beat, and he read it beautifully and took a strong mark.
Well, between contested marks and forward 50 marks, he's taken 19 contested marks. That would have been number 20 for the year. So he's definitely that sort of go-to target inside attacking 50 for Palm Beach this year. And on the other side of the coin, you've got Misfit and Fiddler sort of battling it out. Fiddler's taken 19, Misfit's taken 15.
Right.
Contested marks. Dirkson's down there as well with 22 forward 50 marks this year. Tommy Tyne looks like he's recovered from that knock earlier. Kicks it out wide. There is definitely... And that's deliberate. Now, just keep an eye on the guy standing the mark, because that's the one I was talking about earlier. For Palm Beach 43. So Palm Beach's got a 43, but I think you were right though. You've got Jackson Mills, the player we were talking about earlier with his attack on the footy.
Dean Curtis is number 43 for Palm Beach.
Oh, there we go. I've stuffed that one up again. I'm doing real well this afternoon. Misinterpretation. As that's going to be a boundary throw in front of those dugouts that don't seem to be being used on that far side of the ground. Good tackling pressure there from Palm Beach. They're going to start moving, It
is a bit of a jumper clash though, isn't it?
It definitely is a jumper clash. Between the colour of the ground as well. It looks harder as a rock out there. So the maroon is definitely not doing too well at the moment. Another boundary throwing, couldn't keep that ball in. Rosenbrook's been a bit quiet this afternoon. He hasn't had a lot of game time though. He's taking a rest at the moment in front of us here. As Palm Beach again get another clearance, kicking to the true centre forward position. Playing in front was Wilston Grange. Again, Fazaldine gets claimed. Didn't have an opportunity to get rid of the footy. Looks like Tommy Tyne and Marn's in there. Marn got to the front spot. Little handball over the top. Running carry towards goal. Right foot kick. Unfortunately, misses everything. So, first real opportunity they've had going inside taking 50. Wilson Grange's last few minutes. Can they lock the ball in here? Now they're looking for the switch here, Palm Beach. Wilson Grange has matched up pretty well though, so he's going to go down the line looking for Hickey. Got over the back. Here's a chance for running carry. Great tackle there on O'Brien. Ball just rolling around. Guys dive on it. Again, every time they look like they're going to get off the chain, Palm Beach, Wilson Grange has been able to shut down the run and carry. So it's been really good from the home side. Pearce got that tap out. Gets to the front. Solid tackle there. Ball's going to get thrown up once more. Pearce got to the front. Marn's there for Wilson Grange. Handball to space, really. Bit of run and carry here. Good shutdown play, though, from Palm Beach. That's a push in the back, says the umpire. No, yes. Free kick going to Palm Beach. Cross half back. Dawson pleading for the switch. Seacack there on the last line.
I didn't really have a look at him going forward for Palm Beach. I think he's a bit of a match winner if he can, if they can afford to move him, just to give him some extra firepower up forward.
He's definitely a marking option. Problem is they need him down back, and he's run too far, says the umpire. Geez, Marcus White ran an eternity without bouncing the footy.
He's arguing the point.
I reckon he's made the right decision there. Umpire was right on the spot. So free kick is going to go to Farry. Daniel Farry's already kicked one this afternoon. We're almost right behind this one. This would be shocking for Palm Beach, who've been working their backsides off trying to get back in this game. Farry. Oh, look at that kick come back. That's a brilliant kick.
Well, great goal there to Daniel Farry, and I said a mistake by Palm Beach, and they've been able to make them pay. As we go around the grounds, Kane, we see Surfers Paradise 33 leading Redland Victoria Point 21. Maroochydore 27 leading Broadbeach 26 is a tight one there up at the Sunshine Coast. Noosa 2 trailing Aspley 63. And Morningside 58 leading Mount Gravatt 12. And the final game all tied up at Sherwood 32 apiece, Sherwood v Labrador.
Oh, that's a real juicy game. Sherwood's definitely turned a corner, haven't they, this season, Jack? They've won a number of games, but the games they've lost have been it's a lot closer margin. They've definitely improved from
just can't quite get those
year.
4 quarters together, can they?
No, they can't, unfortunately, but they've come a very long way in a short space of time, so well done to Sherwood. Matheson, handball's back in board. They get another clearance. Wilston Grange playing in front. Good attack on the footy from Palm Beach. The Palm Beach defender on that occasion. Ball rolling. Bowles trying to keep this in and does somehow. Got a bit of room to move. Good little chip kick.
Rains.
He's had a pretty good afternoon, Rains. Late inclusion. Pushing the back though. So that's White. Not quite sure where to go. White got the 1-2. He might get the 1-2 here. No, he doesn't. They kick out White. Here's a chance for Palm Beach to run and carry. Good shepherding work there from his teammates. They kick to half forward. Playing in front. Had about 5 metres on his direct opponent. Comes back in board. They've got to go here, Palm Beach. They kick. Bit up and under to the goal square. Players run into each other. Play on, says the umpire. Ball rolls over the back. I think it was 2 Palm Beach players coming together there in Rubok. And it looked like it might have been crowed as well.
It looked a lot better when Velpeat gets his hands on the ball, can run and carry like that. Palm Beach looked dangerous.
Kick down the line now. Good marking there by the young man in Rains. Rains comes back in board to Martin. He's had a really good afternoon. Here's a chance, Dirksen. Dirksen goes long. Juggling attempt to the mark. Play on, says the umpire. Good 1-2 handball. Fazeldine. Handball's back inside, looking for Matheson, who instantly got claimed. Play on, says the umpire. Kick on goal.
It's Matheson.
Matheson, too good, too strong on that occasion.
Well, he kept his feet, didn't he, Kane? He never fell to the ground. He kept himself alive in the contest. The ball spilled free and handballed out to him. And then a good goal to Reece Matheson.
Well, I tell you what, I think the Palm Beach players almost stopped there, almost waited for a whistle to be blown for some reason. And Matheson just played to the whistle. Whistle didn't blow, and got the shot on goal. So, bit of a mind fade there from the Palm Beach defence on that occasion.
Well, back-to-back goals also. So 10-5-65. Wilston Grange leading now. Leading Palm Beach 5-8-38. What do we play? Nearly 25-minute mark, 24.5-minute mark, third term, Kane Browning.
65-38. 27 points the margin. Again, it's not that extreme of a lead. Hickey won the tap out. Actually found a teammate for one of the first times today. Valpe kicks to half forward. Crode was playing behind, got over the back, snap on goal to the hot spot. And on the last line, Jackson Mills punches the ball over the line for a minor score. Just a tick over 25 minutes playing in the Premiership quarter. Finds Lanthoys in the back pocket. Kicks across, Mills again. Mills again, that 60-metre kick from the last line. Gets over the back. Hickey's probably going to be the first onto it. Gets forced off the ball somehow. Here comes the tackling pressure again. The turnover. Fazeldine wasn't clean on that occasion. Got the handball out. That kick to half forward into some space. Who's going to be first onto it? Good effort there. Oh, look at this. They've got the outnumber. Running into an open goal. Too good.
Will Martin fell down. He got on the end of it, but it was a great work from, I think, right from the start. Mills' 60-metre kick opened the game right up, and they just ran in waves and numbers. And Will Martin got on the end of it. He set up a lot of play today, but this time he gets a chance to finish it off.
Geez, it was an attack on the footy at half forward, wasn't it, from Wilston Grange? I'm not quite sure who it was, but it was about a 3-on-1, and he got a fist on the ball, and all of a sudden they had 2 extra numbers forward of the footy. And Martin ran into an open goal. Way too easy on that occasion for the home side. 11-5-71. 5-9-39. Wilston Grange right on top at the back end of this third quarter. 26 and a half minutes played. They've got to get the next one, Palm Beach, before three-quarter time. Give them some confidence. Looks like Richardson's moved into the ruck against Hickey. And Richardson tapped it straight down to Hickey mid-air and laid the tackle on him as well. So good work by Richardson there. Richardson again got the tap out to Matheson. Kicks to half forward. A lot of holding there. Got to be playing in front. So that's going to be a free kick to White. He made a few mistakes, but he's played pretty well across half back to Dawson. He's had a little bit of a quieter third quarter. Dawson. That kick to space almost. Got to attack the footy here. Great effort there by Wilston Grange. First onto it. Bit of a fumble. Got to be clean here. Could have got legged. Yes, he did. So that's White again. White's going to go to that hot spot again. They got the out number here. It was a 3-on-1. Somehow they stuffed that up, but Wilston Grange's going to come out of trouble. Looking for Bowles. And Bowles, that work rate.
Yeah, just outworked Blaine Hull there.
Oh, look at that for a kick. Oh, instant handball off. That's great by Wilston Grange. Kick to half forward. Unfortunately went over Martin's head. It's a 2-on-1. Martin just holds onto the footy.
Yeah, he's happy just to hold it in there and cause another ball up. But good work there by the Gorillas once again.
Jeez, he's been great in this third quarter, the young man in Reigns, hasn't he? I've liked this third quarter.
Yep.
Ball gets tapped out by Palm Beach, forced over the boundary line. That's all forward press has been really good. Kicking the ball deep when going into attack has been huge for Wilston Grange this afternoon. Just forcing Palm Beach, they've got no real good options when they're coming out of trouble. That little chip kick didn't go anywhere. Good tackle laid on Misford. Just keep an eye on Fiddler at the back of this contest here. That little hack kick up and under has gone absolutely nowhere. Ball comes to the front. Fiddler's there for Wilston Grange. This is Wiedera. Kicks to the pocket. Fazeldine! Oh. Jacqueline attempted a chest mark.
It was a good call, Kane. Yeah, you're right. Fiddler just was strong in the contest. Kept the ball alive, and they got that kick inside 50, but unfortunately Fazeldine just couldn't quite hold it under pressure.
But again, you know when they're going inside 50, they're using the ball so much better than their opponents this afternoon. Hickey got it to a teammate, looking for O'Brien. Fiddler's there playing in front once more. Lanthois, that launch on goal. Heading towards the boundary line. Got a hand onto it though, so take that as a win. Right forward pocket for Wilston Grange.
Approaching the 30-minute mark of the third term, Kane. 71 plays, 39.
We've played some long quarters, Jack, especially the second and third.
But
ball gets thrown back in. Hickey playing from behind. Got the clearance. Weeder is there for the home side. Again, the attack on the footy is brilliant. Kick to full forward. That's brilliant.
Well, classy play. And they'll get another shot on goal on the lead.
We're a fair way away from where he's kicking this ball, ladies and gents. Bit hard to identify the player, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Comes in now. This was goal number 12 for the home side. Right foot kick. Holding the line. Made the umpire work, but I think it's there. Yes, it is.
It's Misfud.
Oh, Misford again. Goal number 2.
So again, just the ability to be able to finish off good work, and they've kicked their goals today.
Well, the likes of Martin's kicked multiple goals, Farry's kicked multiple goals, Fazeldine, and now Misford. They're doing, again, sort of
7 goal kickers to 2.
7 goal kickers to 2. So that sort of tells the story, doesn't it, Jack?
Yep. They're sharing the workload. They're lowering their eyes. They're giving up who's the best option. They're finishing off good work from up the ground. It's been impressive.
As Jackson Mills comes off for a well-earned rest. So it'll be interesting who's ducked down to that last position down back. Again, shutdown pressure from Wilston Grange. Fiddler got the handball out to Richardson. Kicks the ball out wide, looking for Baker. Wins possession, juggles. Still trying to win possession is Baker. Instantly gets claimed. Play on, says the umpire. Found a free kick, and it looks like it's going to be a throw.
Baker's down.
Oh,
I'll keep an eye on that, not sure.
He might be just windy. He got absolutely driven into the ground.
Yep, he's getting helped up by the opposition.
So it's a free kick going to Wilson Grange across half back to Bowles. Umpire just... Baker's in all sorts of trouble here. Kicks down the line. Finds Martin. That ball's got to come back, though.
He's got a cork thigh, or he's...
I don't... Oh,
or an ankle.
He's definitely landed awkwardly. He's definitely getting some help off the ground. That would be a massive loss. He's arguably been their best player this season. The captain and Baker.
He'll come off and get assessed.
Hopefully it's not too bad as it looks like.
Here now comes a jog, and he's dug deep.
And it looks like Mills. That's one of the quickest breaks I've seen for a long, long time. Just had the water ball in his hand. All of a sudden he had to throw it away. He said, I've only been off the ground for 10 seconds. So the ball's going to end up in the hands of Bowles. Bowles kicks the ball long. Geez, that's about a 60-metre kick as well. Players go up. Seacack was the first one on it. Rose's own possession. Good effort there by the young man. As the siren goes for 3/4 time. Another long quarter. 33.5 minutes that one went for. As Baker still grimacing in front of us. We'll keep an eye on that 3/4 time. 12-5-77. The home side leading Palm Beach 5-9-39. We'll just quickly go through some goal kickers if we can, Jack.
Yeah, 3 goals to Jake Fazeldine, then 2 each to Will Martin and Daniel Farry. Also Jacqueline Misfud, and then 1 each to Hugh Fiddler and also Daniel Bowles and Reese Matheson. And for Palm Beach, 3 goals to Blair Rubrick and 2 to Corey Beeman.
Well, ladies and gents, it's 3/4 time here, coming to you live from Hickey Park. We'll be back for 4th quarter QAFL action in a few moments.
We'll finish this will finish before the next one. Start at 4:45. Live on staff again
And welcome back, ladies and gents, to Hickey Park for Ladies' Day here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Getting a little bit more overcast now in the back end of the afternoon. My name's Kane Brown. I'm still joining the box by Jack Barry, Wilston Grange, all on top in the second half of that third quarter, Jack.
Yeah, 5-goal term to the Gorillas. After what Palm Beach probably had a fair bit of the play in the first half of that third term. Could only manage a couple of goals, but 5 points. They probably just didn't hit the scoreboard what they would have liked, and they certainly cashed in Wilston Grange. So pretty impressive. But let's have a good look at Palm Beach now. Let's have a look at them in this final term, and I think Hickey's done a mountain of work in the ruck.
No, he has been dominant, but Pearce has been good as well, just trying to even out that contest. Tommy Tyne is the one for me. He's been a bit quiet this afternoon in the middle of the ground. He's got to start winning some clearance work. O'Brien's been good for Palm Beach as well. Hickey again won the tap out, but every time he does that, he wins the tap, gets the ball in his hand. Pearce has shown him down well. The ball gets kicked to half forward. Rook has been brilliant for Wilston Grange this afternoon as well across half back. He's had a mount on the ball.
Seacack has gone forward. He's matched up with Richardson, so that'll be interesting.
Well, that's the matchup you were talking about during that third quarter, Jack. So they've definitely listened to you at three-quarter time. Matheson. Here's Lanthoys, another one who's had a pretty good afternoon. Look at that for a kick. Finds Misford. That kick inside 50, looking for Fiddler. Great closing speed by Palm Beach. Fiddler's still there. That kick in board, looking for a teammate. Here's a chance for Palm Beach to come out of trouble though. Pearce is playing in front of Hickey. Shocking bounce of the footy. Here's a chance for Palm Beach through Tyne. Tyne, that little around the corner kick, finds a teammate. Kicks to 40 out. Ball gets over the back. Who's first on it here? It's Palm Beach. But Wilston Grange shuts him down. And that's gone, says the umpire. So again, the closing speed and the tackling pressure from the back line of Wilston Grange this afternoon has been brilliant. Closing down every opportunity Palm Beach has had to have any room to move going inside taking 50. That's a bit more of a dangerous kick though. Lays a tackle, got a handball out somewhere. That's Mills. Mills really kicks to no one.
Oh, there's someone hiding there.
Oh, there's someone there hiding.
We can't see
hiding
it.
in front of the
It was
bench.
McGregor.
That was the one I was thinking about at three-quarter time. Playing down back. Finds Matheson in the middle of the ground. That's not a good handball. Guys hit the wall. Unfortunately, that tackle by Martin was laid without the Palm Beach player having the footy.
It'll be Fitzgerald taking the kick. He's got a high tackle there, so Fitzgerald will put him back into attack.
Fitzgerald is one of those players who's been a bit outgunned in the middle of the ground this afternoon. Playing in front was Wilston Grange. That was a good effort. Handballs it back. And here's a chance for him to clear again. Kicks up the line. Chop of the arms. Going to take advantage here, says the umpire. Got a bit of room to move. Kicks to half forward. That's in the hands of Farry. Farry kicks the ball to about 35 out. Unfortunately, it was in between two teammates. Ended up in the hands of Palm Beach. Handballs to Hickey. Handballs it back. They've got the 1-2 going here. Goes down the line on that far side wing. Lanthois comes across beautifully. Punches that ball over the boundary line.
Yeah, great defensive run there by, I think it looked like it was young O'Brien, Teddy O'Brien again. Just his run and carry, if it was him. It's hard to see from over here.
Need the GPS, don't we, on a little laptop in front of us. It'd be great. As that ball gets thrown back in, Pearce and Hickey. Pearce was playing in front. Wilson Grange trying to get the clearance. O'Brien, it looked like O'Brien again for Palm Beach. Steps back inside. Oh no, that's O'Brien. Unfortunately missed with a handball. And here's a chance for Wilson Grange to rebound. Kicks across. Finds Bowles in a little bit of space. Handball over the top. Could be run down. Ends up back in the hands of a teammate. That's okay. They kick into the pocket. Teammate, amount of room, kicks back in board. Now,
What's happened here?
Now, umpires were sort of in the wrong position there, I think, and sort of one blew the whistle. Unfortunately, that kick's had to come back to Dirksen. As Fiddler looks like he's come off the ground with a bit of an injury as well. Keep an eye on that one, Jack.
Yep.
Dirksen gingerly comes in. That right foot check side's not going to go anywhere near it. Jeez. It's still the worst. I hate seeing that in footy. These guys, you know, they're 40 metres out on an angle.
Just kick through the ball. They're trying
to do these check side kick, you know. Dusty Barnes started at Richmond. Here's a chance for Palm Beach. O'Brien. Oh, look at the room here for Rubach. Unfortunately, got a shocking bounce of the ball. Lanthois lays a brilliant tackle. Fires off a handball. And here come Wilson Grange rebounding from half back. The kick back in board is a bit up and under. Got to attack the footy, guys. Ball into deck. Again, the run and carry. Handball's back in board. Stepping back. Matheson to Richardson. Instantly gets claimed, and here's a chance on the intercept from Palm Beach. But again, fumbling when you just can't afford to. Pearce dives on the footy. Look at him working through the contest. Bowles has got to work hard here. Puts the pressure on. Great effort. Rook. Oh, look at that behind the play, Jack. Keep an eye on that. Bowles is going to end up with it.
Frustration's just...
Rubach and Rook.
I don't think there was a little bit in it, but they're trying to draw a free kick, I think it was.
And look at the umpires going, he was nowhere near to Rubach. Trying to find a teammate. Oh, look. And again, that's the story of the day, isn't it? Well, a guy the size of Rosenbrook going up to a guy like Tom Hickey, you're about 6'10", 100 kilo. I'm going to force you over the boundary line. Ball gets thrown back in here. Pearce is at the front. Trying to get the ball out. Dives on in here. Martin for Wilson Grange. Got the handball out somehow. That kick inside attacking 50. Playing in front. Comes to the front. Who is in front? Palm Beach. Oh, Matheson goes bang! Well, he's barely touched the footy this afternoon, Matheson, but to say he hasn't thrown his weight around defensively would be an understatement. Ball gets thrown up here. Crode's in the ruck for Palm Beach. Got that ball out somehow. Weederer was playing in front. Got force on the ball. Here comes Rook again. That kick looking for Fazaldine. Couldn't take the mark. Still with Fazaldine. That snap on goal. What a goal!
He doesn't need much time or space, does he, Kane? Step off one step, he just gets his hands on it. Off one step, he just drives one from about 35 metres out directly in front. He's an opportunist and he kicks his fourth for the day. Jake Fazaldine.
Geez, I'm going to say it again. The longer this game goes on, we were talking about Martin at three-quarter time, arguably being best on ground. I think Rook, right now, Rook is my BOG at the moment. He has been brilliant across half-back.
No, he certainly has been good. And I think, Coach Armitage will be looking and ruining one-handed attempts for a mark, fumbles below knees. These are just the little things. And they can fix this. They can get back on the track and they can fix this really quick, but it's cost them today. And a team like Wilston Grange, who are fighting to try and get back up the ladder, have just been sweating on them, and their work have just outworked them under pressure. So,
jeez, that ball's getting forced back inside, attacking 50 for Palm Beach. But again, it almost comes out as quickly as it goes in. That was a good diving smother there. Not quite sure who that was. That might have been Rubok. He's worked tremendously hard to try and keep his team in this game, Rubok. Crode and Richardson. Crode won the tap out. Fazaldine tried to attack the footy. Pardon me. And the space on the ground starting to open up here for the home side. Comes to Sinar forward now. Who can take a contested marks here? Players collide. First unword is Misfit. Steps around the corner. It's there.
well, that's a lovely goal.
Misfit, goal number 3 this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a beautiful goal too. Kicked around his body and then kicked it nice and high, and they've just done the rest. It looks like Fiddler's okay. He's going to come back onto the ground. Matheson comes off for the break. And also coming onto the ground is Joel Butterick. But a very, very impressive game today by the Wilston Grange Football Club. 14-6-90, now well ahead of Palm Beach 5-9-39.
Geez, they're pulling away, aren't they, the Gorillas? The Lions really haven't had a lot of answers since quarter time, Jack. They had some opportunities in the first half of that third quarter. Unfortunately, couldn't kick a goal to save their life. And the game has sort of got away from him. Hickey got that tap out. O'Brien has worked so hard for the Lions. That kick inside 50, but again, intercepted on the last line. And Rook's got it once more across half back. Waits for a teammate to get in position. That's okay. This is Butterick. He's had a pretty good afternoon as well. Butterick, that short kick's okay. This is Rosenbrock. Rains.
He's done well since he's coming as a late inclusion. He's got his fair share of the ball.
Rains to half forward. Players playing in front. Misford's there again for Wilson Grange. Smothered accidentally off the boot. Rosenbrock's there again. Oh, gets shoved over the line. That's okay. And again, players come together, and this is what's happened for Palm Beach. They've directed frustration at opposition players rather than their attack on the footy this afternoon. Hickey trying to play in front, got the tap down. Pearce again, working hard. Hickey ends up with it, got a handball out somehow. Palm Beach going to half forward. Weeder is here. Great contested mark. Way too good for Seacack on that occasion. Decides to take a bounce. Kicks the ball out wide. Looks like Baker's back on the ground as well, so he's come out okay after that knock earlier. Finds Lanthoys.
He's set up a lot of play today from behind the footy, Lanthoys, hasn't he?
Has he what? Lanthoys looking for Richardson out wide, right in front of us here. Crode mans the mark. And again, they're just holding on to the footy at the moment. They're in no rush. Oh, unfortunately, over the head of the young man in Rains. Here's a turnover opportunity for Palm Beach. Kick to the pocket. Got pushed in the back after he kicked it. Play on, says the umpire. Seacak's there. Unfortunately, it's going to be a free kick. Mills a little bit over-eager on that occasion, going to Seacak's back.
Well, clever play by Seacak. I think he just waited for the contact and then went to ground, and he'll get a chance to snap a goal or set one up. I think he's going to kick around the body.
Seacak, right foot snap. That's coming around beautifully. Straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Well, he just makes things look so easy. There's something about this kid. But he'd look really good in defence. Congratulations to the coaching staff. They've got to try things, don't they? This could happen in the finals, so they've got to try. They've got to look at players at different times of the year, and they threw him up forward. He's kicked the goal, but they probably haven't had the quality of supply going inside forward 50 to be able to really find their talents, and then Wilston Grange will be able to cut off the play anyway in defence. They've defended really well.
I think this would have been a massive game from Maloney coming in. You had the week off due to the representative game last week. This would have been massive. 5th versus 3rd, trying to stay in touch with that top 4. And they would have been working extremely hard, looking forward to this contest this afternoon, the home side, Wilston Grange.
And at times they looked like they were going to beat Redland Victoria Point, weren't they? So they've answered, they've backed up really well.
They've answered some critics in the last couple of weeks. They went down to Redland. Here's Tommy Tyne getting in the clearance. Kicking it probably 40 out. Ball comes to the front. Palm Beach, one of the first times this afternoon. But again, the fumble. Just costing them hugely. Up and under kick. Who's playing in front? Seacak was. Good roving. Is that going to get there? Coming back. Unfortunately, just offline. And that was Katsiris on that occasion. Wilston Grange, Richardson across halfback's going to take that mark in front of Seacak. Rain's working hard from him, decides to come back in board. They've got a little bit of a switch going. Rook chips it out wide. The ball movement coming from back from their defence has been really solid this afternoon, Wilston Grange. Oh, look at that for a kick back in board. Right into the middle of the ground. Just a tick over 14 minutes played. Finds Lanthoys across half-back. Matheson's come back on the ground. Kicks the ball short. Juggling attempt at the mark was Rains. Here comes Valpede. Then handball in board. Really the no one. Lanthoys attack the footy. Handball over the top. Here's a chance. They're going to run and carry here. Oh, look at Rains working hard. Taps it to a teammate. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it in. His engine's really, really solid. I've loved his game this afternoon, Rains.
Yeah, no, he certainly has. He's certainly got into the game really well since coming into the side as a late inclusion.
Definitely put his best foot forward. Pearce got in front. Here's a chance. Kick to the pocket. Who's there for Wilston Grange? Unfortunately, it was too far for the young man in Stewart. So, right forward pocket. 15 minutes played, 14-6-90, leading Palm Beach 6-9-45. They've doubled their score, Wilston Grange. 45 points the margin. Ball comes to the front. Who's going to win possession here? That tap towards goal. That's okay. Again, they're just forced into a corner here, Palm Beach. Another boundary throw in right forward pocket. The ball gets thrown back in. Hickey playing in front. That little hack towards goal somehow. Another major on the board for the home side.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't see who kicked that. I think it might have been...
He's coming up towards us.
It's McFadden.
McFadden,
number 27. He gets his first for the afternoon from a stoppage. And 15-6-96.
It's Misford comes back on the ground. Basildine comes off. Baker's waiting to come back on for the home side. And it looks like O'Brien is waiting to come on for Palm Beach as well as Jolly.
So even though it looks like Palm Beach will drop their back-to-back games, they've had an impressive start to the season, so they'll just need to get to work. They lose Frawley last week, out of the side this week. So they'll get players back, they'll get back to work and try and, Coach Armitage and the team will get them back on track, I'm sure.
I really haven't seen the games I've called, I haven't seen Frawley too much this season.
Right, okay.
I think he's got some work commitments as well that makes him move around a little bit. So
they had the 4 changes this week with Frawley, Hayes, North and Beakoff Smart out. So, that may have...
Play continues here. Lanthor's tried to lay the tackle. Was playing to the umpire. Oh, Pierce, the big fella. Lays a great smother, and that's the effort here we're talking about, ladies and gents. That kick got back in board. They've got a little bit of an overlap. Unfortunately, couldn't find the young man in range. That kick back in. They've got another opportunity here. That kick to full forward. Look at this. Oh, had an easy jump of the footy was Misford. Couldn't get his hands on it though. Ball rolling around. Players dive on it. Misford's still around the mark. Can he win possession? No, he can't. Palm Beach first onto it. The ball just rolls around. Another stoppage about 35 out from Wilston Grange's goal.
No, the pressure from the Gorillas today has been outstanding. Right across the ground. They're working for each other, running in numbers, maintaining possession of the ball.
AJ Dawson laid a pretty solid tackle there. Palm Beach come away with it somehow. Looks like Tommy Tyne out there. That kick back in board, looking for a teammate. They've just been a little bit off this afternoon, and when you're a little bit off against another competing side for finals, you're in all sorts of trouble. Again, that fumble didn't help. That kick is better to White. White to full forward. Playing in front, Seacack.
No, I think it's... I think it might be Rubok.
Rubok, yep. Decides to play on. Kicks the goal in the end.
That's his 4th, Kane.
Great contested mark.
You spoke about him being the number 1 marking option up forward for Palm Beach, and he hasn't disappointed today. He's got 4 in the side that's only kicked 6, and a couple of really strong contested marks.
No, he has been extremely good, Rubok. Again, the limited opportunity. Jeez, us as commentators, we're watching. It's so frustrating, though. That last possession has been so fumbly from Palm Beach, which generally is one department they've been considerably good at when they're playing good footy.
Yeah, and look, as I said, it's just attention to detail. It's something they can fix over the next few training sessions, so they'll get back on track, and they'll get their A-grade game coming back. But today, it hasn't quite been there, and Grange have been able to capitalise.
Arguably, Grange has probably got their best lineup available at the moment. Matheson again. They decide to go handball out. Lanthois to Baker. Baker kicks to half forward. That's okay. And that kick inside 50. Look at that. What can you say?
He looked like he's grabbed his hamstring, or must be cramp. Yeah. Beautiful kick by Dirksen. Nails Fittler, and Fittler in front of the crowd, in front of the pocket.
This would be the perfect finish, ladies and gents.
He'd be kicking
we've still got some time to go.
He kicks these for fun at training, surely.
Fiddler. Right foot. Look at that comeback. Look at that comeback.
What a great goal by Hugh Fiddler. That's what he does. And I just feel he was going to kick that goal. I'm thinking they would just, as they're running laps around the oval, he would have done that many times. And sure enough, a great goal to put through the 16th goal. 16-9, 102. Geez, Coach Maloney be wrapped with that. Palm Beach 7-9, 51, Kane Browning.
Well, considering they'd only kicked 7 at half time, and yes, they were leading 7 goals to 3 at half time, but at the moment they have 16 goals, 6. So basically, since half time, they've kicked 9 goals, 1.
And
since half time.
And more importantly, it's been a spread of goal kickers. There's been multiple goal kickers. There's been a spread 8 different goal kickers for the Gorillas today. It's
a ridiculous stat, Jack Barry. As Hickey won another tap out. Kick to half forward. That's a little bit better to the Crowd. Unfortunately, he dropped the chest mark. Here's a chance.
McGregor.
He's been really good for him this afternoon as well. That kick to half forward. Oh, play got up. Fiddler again. Unfortunately, couldn't bring that ball down. Dawson at the back for Palm Beach. Here's a chance through White. White again misses the target with the kick. Instantly puts a teammate under pressure. They've got the outnumber here, Wilston Grange. Here's a chance for Matheson. Matheson kicks to the hot spot. Who's going to take this mark? Oh, Fiddler, surely a free kick. Basildine! No. Just missing. Minor score. Every time the ball hits a deck, it's one player you're almost expecting to get possession of the footy. Couldn't kick the goal on that occasion. That's a shocking kick from full back. Straight in the hands of Wilston Grange. He's going to bomb that ball back in. Where's Fiddler? Where's Fazeldine? Where's Misford? Ball got over the back. First onto it is Palm Beach. That little handball to Tyne. Tyne's worked really hard since three-quarter time, and that's the story of the day, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, just as I said, you just got to be off a little bit today, and then
missed skill.
Just those little basic fundamentals that just haven't quite. Handballs to ground, handballs missed targets, fumble below knees, one-handed marks. Just those little things that, to be a premiership side and be a finals contender, you've just got to be really good at those.
Hickey plays in front, got to O'Brien, who got a handball out. Unfortunately, Baker was in between. That little up and under kick to the hot spot. Players launching themselves at the ball. Misford's there again. Dived under the tackle. Locked up. About 35, 40 out from right in front to Wilston Grange's goal. Can they kick another goal? Still a few minutes to play here, I'd say. It's Palm Beach clear the ball, but unfortunately ends up in the hands of Martin for Wilston Grange. Martin to Rosenbrock.
Works hard, Rosenbrock, doesn't he? Picks up his possessions, does a lot of the unrewarded stuff.
He's built like Greg Williams, and he works just as hard. Unfortunately, that kick ends up directly in the hands of Valpede there. He's had an okay day, Valpede, considering the amount of ball that's been going down there. That's Harrison. He's had a bit of an off day this afternoon. Looking for Seacack versus Lanthois. Seacack just raises the arms. He's got a bit of size difference. Seacack launches the ball inside attacking 50. First onto it is Wilston Grange. The closing speed trying to intercept. Rook gathers the crumbs. Pushes off an opponent. Again, Rosenbrock. Come off the side of the boot. Unfortunately, that's not going to stay in. Matheson having a chat to the boundary umpire there. It's a little bit intimidating, is Matheson going past the boundary umpire. Play continues, looking for an option. Decides again to go long. When in doubt, all they've been able to do is go long. They've been able to hit up a short target all day. Martin roved it. He might end up with it. That's Wiederer out there. Cross half back, and Wilston Grange again. Just got some time. Baker sold the candy. Found a teammate. Kept it in front of him. That's okay. That was McGregor out there. Finds a target. Oh, comes up a bit gingerly there. Comes back inside. This is Rosenbrock again. Rosenbrock inside attacking 50. Playing in front. That's way too easy.
Yeah, Dirksen on the lead.
They just look like they've got a bit more firepower forward of the footy, don't they?
Yeah.
Wilston Grange. I mean, the likes of Fazeldine and, Misford and this young man, and Dirksen. Could this be one of the last nails in the coffin? They've had a brilliant day, the home side. Celebrating Ladies' Day this afternoon. Dirksen comes in, right foot kick. He's pushed that way right. Just snuck in for a behind in the end. They moved to 16-8, 104. They've broken three figures to 7-9-51. 53 points the margin. They've blown this game out of the water, have the home side. Bowles tracking the opponent there. Looking for Hickey. Ball comes to the front. Richardson Here's a chance. They've got numbers everywhere. Have Wilston Grange. They kick into the pocket. Misfit. Too good on that occasion. There's Misfit out there. He's going to kick it to the hot spot. Oh, look at that.
Rosenbrook.
Geez, the tracking. And the Palm Beach, some of the Palm Beach midfielders are still standing in the middle of the ground going, who had that bloke? Takes an easy mark. 20 metres out directly in front. Rosenbrook comes in. Wide foot kick over the goal umpire's hat. And that's goal number 17. 17-8 to 7-9. 110 to 51.
We'll go around the grounds, Kane. Service Paradise 47, leading Redlands Victoria Point 40. Maroochydore 34, trailing Raw Beach on the Sunshine Coast 48, 34-48. Noosa 20, trailing Aspley 83, Morningside 85, leading Mount Gravatt 12. Sherwood 58, leading Labrador 39.
Gee, well, some interesting results there.
Of course, you can catch everything on QAFL Live and also YouTube, the AFL Queensland YouTube channel.
Well, after the week off, clubs had a rest, came back to round 12 QAFL action, and it's been Wilston Grange this afternoon who has blown Palm Beach off the park since quarter time. Now, might be a free kick off the ball there. Again, the frustration comes, ends up in the hands of Butterick. Now, where's Butterick going to go here? He's going to go long to half forward. Players getting over the back. That could be a Shepherd. No, it's actually a holding free kick. And that's going to go to Jed Harrison. Kicks the half back. Almost 29 minutes played in the last quarter, ladies and gents. This game is over. The home side, again, look at the fumble. Here's Fazaldine. Got a handball out somehow. Finds Bowles. Goes on the left foot. Launches from just outside 50. And guess what? Guess who was sitting in the goal square? 5 metres out directly in front. It was McFadgen.
Yeah.
Pleading for the ball. Bowles didn't see him. That ball out full back ends up in the hands of Jolly. Jolly decides to switch across. That's okay. Goes long. Oh, great juggling at mark there. Intercept. Oh.
Basil Dean.
This is for 5. Well, I must admit, this whole last quarter I've been juggling, and I go, well, who do I try and sneak into the votes? Fazaldine, Hickey for Palm Beach. I tell you what, if he ends up with 5, I might just have to sneak him into the votes this afternoon.
Well, he set the game up with 3 early goals, didn't he?
Fazaldine, the second quarter, comes in, unfortunately. That's too wide.
I thought early Baker and Rook really set it up. We've seen in defence Lanthois. Martin's been great through the midfield. Rosenbrook's finished off the game really strong. Fazaldine's been really good up forward. Pearce has worked tirelessly in the ruck, but I thought McGregor's had a really good game as well, hasn't he?
McGregor as well, yeah. As Palm Beach trying to get a bit of reward for effort. Unfortunately, again, for the second time this afternoon, he's ran too far.
And of course, this bloke's also done really well in bowls.
Well, there's about 8, isn't there, that you could pick from?
It's been a great team effort.
Great team effort. Is that's Fazaldine again?
No.
No, Bowles. As the siren goes, tick over 31 minutes. The home team, dominant on Ladies' Day at Hickey Park, has dominated Palm Beach Currumbin since quarter time. 17-10, 112 to 7-9-51. 100, what's that? Geez, I'm good with the math, Jack. You might have to help me here. 112, 51. Just trying to work out the margin.
49, 59, 61. 61 points.
61 points in the end. Thank you very much, Jack.
No, it's been a great effort by a great display, a great bounce back from the loss last game. Wilston Grange, super impressive today. We have a look at the goal kickers game. We got Fazaldine kick 4, 3 to Misfud, then 2 each to Fiddler, Martin, Farry, and then 1 each to Rosenbrock, Bowles, McFadgen, and Matheson. And for Palm Beach, 4 to Blair, Rubock, and then 2 to Corey Beeman and 1 to Ethan Seacack.
Well, and again, we were talking back into that last quarter, Jack, about sort of, our 3-2-1. I'll quickly go through mine. Bit of a juggling act this afternoon. I thought I've given 3 votes to Rook. I just thought he was absolutely brilliant across half-back, Lachlan Rook. Dominant, didn't get beat many times at all, if any at all. He was dominant. I've given him the 3. I've given Martin 2. His work in the midfield, a bit of a juggle between the likes of Baker, etc. And I'm still coin tossing on the last one.
Well, I'm very close to you. I had McGregor in there. I thought he done really well as well in defence. He filled that hole a lot of times. A lot of those forward kicks inside forward 50, and he was playing in that hole there for a while. Then he started to get the game going as well. But yeah, you can throw a blanket over.
I think I'm going to have to go with Rook with 3, Martin with 2, and like you said, Jack, I think McGregor's got the 1 vote for me from this afternoon, as the goal umpires have waved that off. Well, we're just about out of time here on Ladies' Day, coming to you live from Hickey Park, round 12 QAFL action. Wilston Grange, way too good in the end. 61-point winners, and it looks like it's actually, 61-point winners in the end. Way too good for Palm Beach. My name's Kane Brown. Thank you for your contribution this afternoon, Mr. Jack Barry. We'll be back for round 13 QAFL action next week. Enjoy your weekend, ladies and gents. Have a good afternoon.